Hey everybody, how's it going? Sorry to leave you on the starting soon screen for so long. I was getting myself a cup of tea and it took a little bit longer than I expected to boil the kettle, so thanks for bearing with me and hello, happy Monday. Before we begin, I need to say TS, thank you so much for the resub. Why aren't my buttons working? Cheer! Cheer, goddamn you! I want to cheer for TS. Sorry, TS, I'll just have to cheer manually. Yay! Thank you for using your Twitch Prime or on me. Appreciate it. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing. This is the confetti. I hope all is well. Hello, TS. Hello, Rector. Hello, Brawny. Hello, Euro. So many friends are here. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. We're getting started a little bit early tonight, and we're also getting started extra early for those of you guys on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. Our clocks sprung ahead here in North America last weekend, so we are now temporally closer. We are 1 hour closer to all of our European friends, so I feel you guys closer than ever. I'm happy I can start a little bit earlier for you guys. Today is not only Monday, today is day one without Alana. Do my buttons work? This would be the perfect time for the trombone. No, my stream deck isn't just not working tonight, so I'll do it all manually. Womp, womp, womp. Man, nothing's working tonight. Bronny says that's basically a lifetime in computer months with the 54-month resub. Thank you so much for the resub, Bronny. I apologize for everything being manual tonight. I'll read out the alerts. I'll do the clapping. I'll do the confetti. Appreciate you. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing. But yeah, as I was saying, today is not only Monday. Today is my first Alana-free day, which is where the trombone was coming in. Womp, womp, womp. I mentioned on my last stream that Alana is actually away for a month. She's doing a rotation in a city a couple of hours away from here. Luckily, it's not so far that she can't come back on the weekend. She's going to come back after work on Friday and stay through Sunday, so we'll still get the weekends together. But on the weekdays, it is just me and Muffin here holding down the fort. And that's why the stream schedule is adjusted a little bit for this month. Basically, I'm taking advantage of the fact that I'm home alone and have nothing to do on the weekdays, so we're streaming every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for the remainder of the month, so I can keep my schedule free for when Alana comes home so we can, you know, hug and stuff. So what you're saying, this is danger month. Yes, weekends are probably going to be jam-packed full of emergency surgeries and other medical care that is required. Although, speak of the devil, things are going okay. Today is actually, believe it or not, I probably shouldn't have did this today when I didn't have a doctor on board. Today is the first day I've curled my hair since the incident. TM. My fingers are finally back to normal. The little blistering that happened there is all gone. In fact, the skin is sort of starting to peel a little bit, which is gross, but doesn't hurt. So yeah, I tried my hand with the curling iron today. I was definitely tempting fate. I didn't even think about it until right now. I'm talking to you guys about it. I probably shouldn't have did this, but we came out unscathed. I was exceedingly brave. And yeah, hopefully no other injuries will occur during the weekdays. You waited for Alana to go before risking your hands with the hot banned items? Apparently. Apparently I subconsciously was like, I can't do this while she's around. And then as soon as she left, I was like, mwahahaha. Imagine if you burnt yourself on day one. I don't think I would even be able to tell her, honestly. I think I'd just have to wait until she came home and then be like, I did a thing. I think I would be too embarrassed to even report it. But thankfully, no burns, no cuts, all is well, and we're going to continue that way throughout the rest of the week. West of the week, I say. I'm a wabbit, apparently. But yeah, cheers to Monday. Cheers to no burns, no cuts, and a great week of streams. We're back tonight with Death Stranding 2. I was saying in the Discord, it feels like it has been a minute since we last played Death Stranding 2, and I suppose it has been a minute. We haven't played since last weekend. Not last weekend, because last weekend's already over. It's been like 10 days since we last played. So it has been a minute. When we left off in episode 7, which is subtitled Pod. We are over 25 hours into the game now, so I think we're about halfway through if I had to guess. Don't know for certain. But the last major thing that we did was we encountered a place or a group called the Motherhood. This is an interesting group, as most groups are in the Death Stranding universe, and we met someone with extremely interesting powers, which again is par for the course for Hideo Kojima in the Death Stranding universe. We met a woman. She is the head of the Motherhood faction, which is essentially a group for women and children, a safe place. And this woman can perform psionic surgery? I had to think for a minute what the best words were to describe it. Psionic surgery might be the word. She can basically reach in and extract items from the inside of people without having to manually cut them open. So she is a top-tier surgeon. She's been helping out with childbirth and delivery, and she had been doing some tests as well with BBs and trying to take them from their mother's womb and extract them into an artificial womb. Seems like some of those surgeries and experiments weren't necessarily successful. However, the fact of the matter is she is there, she has some women with her, she has a pregnant woman with her, and they are under siege by some sort of rogue faction. We don't know for sure who these people are and what they want, but it seems like they're probably linked up with Higgs, the big baddie. So basically, our next main mission is trying to track down their base of operations, figure out where they're getting their weapons from, and put a stop to it for the sake of the Motherhood. Now, the Motherhood, on the surface, again, a group for women and children, sounds like a great place, but there's something kind of culty about this group. They all have shaved heads and they wear the same outfit, so I don't know. We only just briefly met them. There's clearly going to be more information to find out about this group, because something definitely seems a little bit off, a little bit sus. But yeah, one of the very last things that happened is, I can't remember what her name was. It might be Mother Man or something, yeah. She actually reached into Sam's stomach and just yanked out a bullet that he apparently had living in his intestines. So Sam got a free unconsensual surgery. Don't know how long that bullet had been living in his abdomen, but it's been removed. And that's where we're going to be picking up tonight. Some other cool things that have happened. Of course, we did spend some time doing deliveries for the VTuber that we met, and Sam got a really silly, adorable, amazing hat. So when we log in here, you might see that and wonder, what the hell does Sam have on his head? All will be explained. Additionally, we also found out that all the hot springs are connected via the currents of the beach, so you can teleport from hot spring to hot spring. It's a little crazy. I mean, I guess nothing out of the ordinary for Death Stranding, but yeah, that's kind of a quick TLDR of what happened on our last stream for anyone who wasn't here, and that is where we will be picking up from this evening. Hey Death, how are you? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Which VTuber? I can't remember what her name is. I didn't know her. Some people in chat knew her. She's a Japanese VTuber. And apparently Hideo Kojima gave her a cameo in the game. So she gave us a very cool hat though, which I like. Alright, let's switch over to our other screen and we can get started with Death Stranding here. Episode 7 of Death Stranding 2 on the beach. We did a lot of just sort of grindy stuff on our last stream as well, building highways, building monorails, delivering packages, that kind of thing. I mean, I love the what you would call monotonous tasks in the game. I think they're great. But yeah, so this is where we left off in terms of main story. The Motherhood tells Sam that they've taken up arms to defend themselves against recent attacks. It seems they're being supplied by the nearby weapons factory. The Australian continent's chiral network coverage is extending ever eastwards. Sam has successfully delivered tar dissolvent to the Magellan, and the ship has been fully decontaminated. Now, Sam and the members of Drawbridge can turn their full attention to dealing with the weapons factory. So, we just have to go upstairs and take on a main order at the Magellan's terminal. So, let's do just that. I still can't believe that Sam had a secret bullet and that the doc stole it, right? I guess she has, like, not only the ability to reach into the insides of other people, for lack of a better word,
yeah.
But she also has, like, X-ray vision? I don't know how she knew that was in there.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one.
And I forgot about this. So our last stream, Rainey is currently acting as a teacher or mentor of sorts for tomorrow, and she's literally teaching her various concepts. On our last stream, we had to answer a problem, and it looks like today we're getting geometry. So, okay, so what are they asking me? If I combine those two shapes, what else do I need to get that shape? This is a weird problem. This is just like a visualization problem. Was Rainey always with baby? Yes, she's been pregnant since we met her. But yes, tomorrow is floating. She's still an interesting bean. Still working on tomorrow, but she seems to be, you know, a smart cookie. She's picking up everything Rainey's putting down, and with our help, we're gonna teach her geometry, I guess. Okay. So I'm trying to visualize this. So it goes block, block, block. And then if it was block, block, then we'd need... we'd have block, block. We need block. Oh, God. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time visualizing this. It's because they're not the same orientation. So if that went... Honestly, I might just go with Death's answer. You're struggling with this one too? Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Because it seems simple on the surface, but again, I'm having trouble sort of mentally visualizing it. Especially because I need to, like, rotate them in my brain. Hey Noella, fun fact, puzzles like this are why I was not put in the gifted and talented program at school. I always struggled with geometry in school. I have trouble like realizing 3D space. Like stuff like this always has stumped me, unfortunately. So our block needs to be 2 high and 3 long. That one has a 2 high. This one has a 2 high. And then a 1 up and a 1 over. So if you put that one next to this one, there would be an empty gap on the right where one would have to go. So clearly they don't assemble that way. So they must assemble such that the middle one sort of rotates. So then it's 3 long, 2 up, 1 over. I think it's the bottom one. I think it might be... Yeah, I think it's the bottom one. I think so. I wasn't even geometry specifically, it was just these types of, if I put these pieces together, what shape do they make flats? And they wouldn't even let me move my hands around and try to visualize it. Oh god, if I couldn't use my hands here, I'd be screwed. I think it's the bottom one, but I don't know. I think I've seen every single answer in chat, so clearly we're all confused, which makes me feel better. I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say the bottom one. Oh, dang it. Dang it! And you know what the worst part is? They didn't even tell me what the right answer was. Wait a minute, was that all just a bad dream? Did I have a dream that I was teaching tomorrow wrong geometry? What the heck? Or are they gonna make me redo it until I get the right answer? That's the real question. No way! Yeah. Are you serious? Hang on.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one.
Am I stuck in a recurrent loop that I can't leave until I learn geometry? That's crazy! Alright, well clearly my gut was wrong, so now let's go with Death's gut. Death says the right answer, so let's go with that one. Yeah! Good job, Death! I should have listened to you in the first place.
Have a safe trip, then.
So now I'm allowed to leave this infinite loop of geometry and head to the surface? You're welcome, girls! That's crazy. I can't believe that was a requirement to move forward with the story. That is so funny. But anywho, here we are, and this is the hat I was talking about. As you can see, it's adorable, it's hilarious, and yes, we will probably be wearing this for the rest of the run. Alrighty, let's pick up our next main mission, shall we?
Sam, your next order is a little complicated, if I'm being honest. I'll brief you on the particulars while you review the relevant information. Go ahead and accept this main order on the terminal.
TS says, this over the otter hat? Questionable. No, you see, the otter hat is a hood. So I'm wearing the bunny hat and the otter hood at the same time. So when it rains, the otter comes down over the bunny. It's the best of both worlds. I'm wearing both at once. Alrighty, so this is our main quest. The location of the weapons factory that the Motherhood's doctor mentioned has been found. To gather more data on local weapons production and secure the future of the mission, extract the data from the weapon fabricators and then destroy them. Bring the data back to the DHV Magellan. So it's very interesting that there is a weapon production facility to the west of here. Who set it up? Who's behind it? Who's operating it? Again, I can only guess it's Higgs. He's kind of the only bad guy we've seen, and we have seen evidence of him sort of arming local factions in the area before, so it really wouldn't surprise me if this is all a product of his doing. But regardless, we can't have this random weapons factory up and about if bandits are going to be using those weapons for nefarious purposes. So, our next main task is going to take us right across the desert. It's basically straight west from here. Destroy the weapon fabricators.
Okay, Sam. This next order calls for you to infiltrate a weapons factory and disable the weapon fabricators you find within. The factory is located in this area. Although it's outside the chiral network, they have fabricators capable of producing advanced weaponry. We don't know what kind of security they have on site, so make sure you're prepared to face anything and everything. There's also a vital piece of equipment you'll need to take with you. We'll get it ready once you've finalized your route.
I mean, my route's gonna be pretty simple. Again, straight west. There is one warning. We have to cross the northern desert, the largest desert in Australia. Lying next to the ocean, its sands are often whipped up into storms by powerful sea breeze. Visibility is poor as a result. Many people find themselves lost, unable to work out which direction they're traveling in. A BT area that contains large quantities of chiral crystals is known to lie somewhere among the sands. Oh, so the BT area is not even marked, and God knows it's going to be somewhere in this range that I'm traveling, so... Huh. Okay. This might be easier said than done, I guess, is the TLDR. Warning, armed hostiles at the weapons factory. A factory where weapons are manufactured and distributed. It seems to have been established in the ruins of an old cement factory. It's not clear who took over the old factory and modified it for weapon production. That's what we're gonna go try to find out. So we have actually stopped by here before. I don't know if you guys remember. I saw these ruins and I went in and looked around. There was no one or nothing there at the time, and I left because it was very clear that this was an area we were going to come to later. So I guess in the time since we last visited the weapons factory and now they've set up operations, which is a little silly, but anyway. The bunny hat does have a buff, I think. Yes, it does. You're right. And I can't remember what it is, but I'm sure I can find out. It might be like increased movement speed or something. Noella says, okay, I need my next statement to not count as a dig against Death Stranding fans, but only TIFF has or could make me even slightly interested in the events of this franchise. I'm still not paying the most attention, but what I do key in on has been fun. No, fair enough. And this is one of those games that, at least for me, I think I have a lot more fun playing with you guys on stream. Some games are just funner when you play them with friends, and you can sort of bounce ideas off each other and talk about how crazy things are in chat, so I totally agree. I don't know if I would enjoy this game so much if I wasn't streaming it, so I get that, absolutely. It's one of those games that can just be so crazy and ridiculous at times that all you can do is laugh at it, and it's much better to laugh when you've got friends with you than, you know, sitting in your room by yourself, so... Oh no, Tiff's being able to foreshadow. She's using magic. She's a witch. I thought we established earlier in the Discord I'm a warlock. Come on. The bunny hat slightly reduces the amount of stamina that's depleted. Ah, perfect. There's the buff. Thank you, Death. So not only is it adorable, it also has a literal benefit, so we're never taking it off. Alright. I gotta be honest, I don't really need to draw a route. Again, it's just straight west. I can only assume BTs are gonna be here somewhere, but seeing as we can't actually see them, I mean, fuck it. We go west.
The ring terminal expansion device is designed to support the ring terminal's hacking capabilities. The factory where the weapon fabricators are located is outside the bounds of the chiral network, and APAS has determined that you won't be able to hack into them with your ring terminal alone. But with this device in your possession, all you need to do is access the fabricator terminal. It'll be hacked and rendered inoperable before you know it. Once the terminal is out of action, they'll have no way of getting the fabricators up and running. And they'll likely conclude it's not worth the hassle to try and make weapons here again. Hacking the weapon fabricator terminal will also simultaneously extract any data stored in its drive. So be sure to bring the expansion device back to the Magellan once the fabricators are disabled. You'll need to submit it to the ship's delivery terminal to complete the order.
Got it.
We'll conduct a full analysis of the data you bring us. Oh, and a word of warning. This device contains unique components that can't be reproduced with a chiral printer. So whatever you do, don't break it.
Extra got it.
Get the job done, Sam.
Luckily, this ring terminal expansion device isn't very big or heavy. It's only 10 kilograms. And I know I say only, but to Sam, that is only. Me, still very heavy. Sam, nothing. So that's good. But good to know we should take some extra precaution in transporting it. Note to self, eating carrots improves stamina. They about to start making those little blue pills carrot-shaped. But yeah, just going back to what we were talking about. I mean, I've discussed it many times. There are games that I've streamed that I would never have played otherwise. For example, Dark Souls and Elden Ring is a perfect example of that. I don't think I could have gotten through those games on my own time without, again, having friends to sort of cheer me on, if you will, and help me out in the tricking parts. I would never have played the Resident Evil games if I wasn't streaming, because those are way too scary to play by myself. Like, I totally get it. As a streamer, there are games that I only would stream, and I can only assume that translates to being a viewer as well. There's games you wouldn't play by yourself that you would watch, that things are just enhanced when you're able to play them with friends and talk things through and laugh at the silly moments and cry at the sad moments, and there's just a sense of community that makes playing certain games that much more fun. So all that to say, thanks for being part of that community. Thanks for hanging out during this Death Stranding 2 playthrough so far, and I do hope you're enjoying it. Alrighty, so we will place the ring terminal expansion device in my backpack. And then let's take a quick look at what we've got in terms of cargo. I've got 2 pieces of lost cargo that I am going to... Oh, can I not ask them to hold on to it? Oh, it's because I'm in the Magellan, that's why. Okay, well if that's the case, let's load that in the truck. Then we've got 2 container repair sprays, 4 ladders. I don't think we need that many. So some of those can go in the truck. We've got a climbing anchor. We've got 2 PCCs. I don't need 2. One of those can go in the truck as well. We've got a floating carrier, which I don't need right now. Although it is only 1 kilogram, but it is big. Okay, we'll put that in the truck. Weapons. We've got a bola gun, a shotgun, a trank sniper rifle, and mazer handgun. We've got a ton of materials. Why do I have all these? Oh, I'm such a dummy. All this stuff was already in my truck. All this stuff was already in my truck. And now I feel like a dummy. Was it? Oh, all this stuff's in my private locker. Never mind. Why is all this stuff in my private locker? I have no clue. But if that's the case, I'm gonna load this stuff into my truck. Yeah, no, I've got a ton of stuff in my private locker here, and this is what I've actually got on my back. I've got 2 assault rifles, a shotgun, 2 blood bags, an MP grenade, 2 ghost blades. We probably don't need 2. One's good. The ring terminal expansion device, a blood grenade. I've got 2 ladders, a climbing anchor, a grenade pistol. I've got my sneaking boots on, which is good. A bunch of grenades, a million blood bags. Oh no, I don't have my sneaking boots on actually. I've got my trekking boots on, but those are getting low in durability. So I'm actually going to recycle those and make a new pair. Okay, I got myself all turned around there. Apologies, but I think I've got it figured out now. We'll put these on for the journey, and then we can put on our sneaking boots after. Okay, so 2 assault rifles, a shotgun, a ghost blade, a bunch of grenades, and grenade pistol. Do you think that's enough, or should we get more guns? What do you think? Man, if only getting new shoes was this easy, right? I feel like we might need more guns. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do have a silent lightweight assault rifle now. We've got a suppressor on it for covert ops, so maybe we should get one of those and then get one of the silenced shotguns as well. Except I don't have enough special alloys to make one of those, so an assault rifle it will be. Okay, final preparations. This took longer than I thought it would because I was getting confused. We've got 2 assault rifles, shotguns, 1 million blood bags, grenades, grenade pistols. I think we're good. Should I take a bola gun? Maybe. I feel like it's usually one thing or the other when I'm in a combat situation. It's either guns a-blazing or I sneak around and try to do a hand-to-hand combat or melee takedowns. So honestly, I feel like we either need to go in fully packing or not at all. So I think between the 3 assault rifles, the shotgun, and the grenade pistol, we should be alright. Yeah, I think we're armed to the teeth right now. Plus, I don't want to be too heavy. We currently got 68 kilograms of cargo, which is right in the middle of sort of our capacity, so I think that's a good spot to be at. So we'll stay right there. We can take a closer look at my hat. This is called the Nusagi hat, a hat in the shape of a cute white bunny rabbit known as a Nusagi. It was given to Sam by the data scientist as a token of her gratitude, and is a testament to Sam's ability to hop to any task with gusto. When worn, the hat slightly slows the rate at which stamina is depleted, and also serves as a reminder of the data scientist's own irreproachable work ethic. So yes, and I still have the otter hood equipped. But that only deploys when the rain comes out. Alright, I guess we'll put some sunglasses on. Seeing as we're going across a desert. And speaking of a desert, maybe we should change our outfit to desert yellow. Camouflage me a little better. I don't know if that works at all in terms of camouflage, but we're at least going to roleplay that it does. And, alright. I think with all that said and done, it's time for us to head out.
Becco.
So one thing I'm gonna do... Oh, my cargo's already been auto-arranged. Perfect. Alrighty, so I guess what we'll do is I'll take the vehicle with me as far as I can, and then when we get close to the factory, I'll park the truck somewhere safe, and then we'll go in on foot. Also, as a result of this hat, you may notice that Sam now says Pecco, which appears to be the catchphrase of the VTuber that we got the hat from, so if you're wondering what the hell he's saying, that's what it is. Now, what I should do is I should place a marker down here. So we at least have something to work with. And then from here, it looks like there's actually a road we can take. So I should, like, maybe do that. Oh, damn! Okay. The sandstorm is rolling in. We didn't have to wait for that. Good lord. Well, hopefully if the sandstorm's over here on the eastern side of the basin, that means the western side will be clear? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Hey Ash, how are you? Happy Monday. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you all for stopping in tonight. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Welcome back to another Death Stranding 2 stream. Y'all, it took her a while, but I think Rhea's finally done being a grouchy old lady about the youth in my area. Why am I Rhea? Honestly, love that. That's a girly that knows what's up, okay? We don't fuck around with those rambunctious youth. Okay, the truck is, not specifically designed for these dunes, but it's, you know, it's happening. Look, they're playing outside. We want that for the youth. We do, but we just want them to play outside at a reasonable volume, okay? Is that too much to ask? Now, unfortunately for us, it does appear that driving through this desert does drain a lot of my truck's battery. We're still in a good spot right now, but, oh no. Oh god. Okay. I can't see anything. Luckily, we're in a desert, so I assume there's nothing for me to, like, run into. But, I don't have a fucking clue where I am or where I'm going. This is crazy. Okay. Am I even heading in the right direction? Oh, there's lightning strikes. Oh my, I'm just literally holding right trigger, aka accelerate, and just hoping for the goddamn best. I have no idea what's happening. We are going up and down and all around. Where am I? Oh yeah, no, we're right in the fucking middle. I think what I need to do is I've got to turn this way a little bit. So we're, and try to get to the southern edge of this desert. Because I don't like the looks of this. Ash, what did you think of Hoppers? I was saying to Alana that me and her should go see it. We are a big fan of cute animated movies, so Hoppers looks right up our alley for sure. Our truck is down to half battery capacity, which is not ideal. I literally have no idea where I am. Sam looks like he's vibing though. Sam doesn't seem like he's having a bad time. Okay. I've come across something. Ah, we made it to the southern edge of the desert. Okay, great. And there's a generator right over here. So we're gonna take a quick stop at that generator to fuel up the truck. Hey, Sleepy, is this your card delivery guy? Oh my god. Yes, he is now. That is officially canon. Our worlds are colliding. Sam, the delivery man, delivers all the cards to Muffin Card Co. in TCG Card Shop Simulator. He will trek across deserts for the packs I need the rip. Hoppers was awesome, a really good message done cleverly, and it's chaotic fun with cuteness and some good laughs. That's exactly what I like to hear. Okay, great. With that review, then I'll definitely try to find some time in our schedule for me and Alana to go see it. That reminds me, how's the movie night vote going? Mononoke leads the vote, which is expected. Yeah, last I checked, the vote was pretty spread out, though. I think Princess Mononoke has 2 votes, and then like a bunch of other ones have 1 vote, so feel free to get in there, everybody, and leave your vote for what you'd like to watch on our upcoming Discord movie night. And you can vote for more than one option, so if there's like a couple things that you're interested in, just vote for a bunch, and whatever has the most votes, we will watch. I would not be surprised if Kojima added a TCG in this. I'm down for a Death Stranding TCG. I'm down to waste many hours just playing a TCG. I'm down for Death Stranding Gwent. If I were to suggest another movie that's pretty chaotic fun, it'd be this movie called The Bride. No, I've never heard of it. It's got Jessie Buckley as the bride and Christian Bale as the monster. Oh.
I don't think we're alone out here.
I didn't expect us to be alone. No, I see the robots. It's those red robots, and look at that large red banner, I guess I'd call it. They've got these posts around. Oh yeah, all this stuff was not here the last time we were here. So clearly Higgs and his team have moved in, and that basically answers the question of who's supplying the weapons. It's Higgs and his samurai robot things. Now, apologies, I haven't played this game in a little while, so I'm still trying to figure out the buttons. How do I throw Dollman? Not this button, this button. Dollman can.
Time to shine.
I feel bad for swaying the vote if I can't or don't make movie night. No, don't feel bad about that. Still make your voice heard. Honestly, at this point, I just want to hear from people so we can get a definitive answer one way or another on what we should watch. Okay, Dollman is in the air, and we are going to mark all of these guys. Are they floating? It looks like they're floating. Okay. So we still don't know what's up with Higgs. Higgs was the antagonist from the first game, for those of you guys who need a refresher. And we killed him in the first game, or we thought we did. We left him on the beach, which is the equivalent of killing someone. But he's back, somehow. We saw him rise out of the tar in a red coffin. And the TLDR is, he said he was so pissed, he's just back to ruin Sam and Fragile's life. He literally told us straight up that that was his objective. And it looks like he may be the leader of some new cult. I don't know, there are all these red guys. Of course, don't forget the red guys are the ones who attacked Fragile and Lou and ultimately killed Lou. So I can only assume that was orchestrated by Higgs as, again, an act of revenge. But basically, the red guys are bad news. We don't know where they come from. Their technology does not appear to be consistent with technology that we're used to. They appear to come right out of the tar. We've got a lot of questions about these people. But the one definitive thing I can say about them is that they're not friendly. Higgs is suffering from needs kicking in the dick and balls. Alright, so I think I've marked everybody. There's a ton of people around, obviously. I'm wondering... You can see right here this window is broken. I think that might be the best way to go in. If we can get rid of this guy, the ghost mech, and then pop in through that window.
How'd I do, Sam?
You did fantastic, Dollman. Thank you very much. Let's see what we can do here. But before we do that, I'm going to switch boots. So I had my trekking boots on, but we're going to equip to our sneaking boots. Now the thing is when they're floating like that, I assume they can still see me. Otherwise, this would be way too easy. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like they're kind of not turned on, for lack of a better word. But I can only assume that's not the case, because again, that would make this way too easy. The issue here is, I can't tell which way that guy's facing. Oh, yes, I can. He just turned. So no, he's alive. He's just resting. But because they're floating, I don't know if I can sneak up behind them for a stealth takedown. Is it just me, or does this seem way too easy? Oh! Shit. There's a guy floating right there. I don't think he saw me, though? Maybe these guys aren't alert. I can't tell what their deal is. They're just floating there. They're almost like marionettes on strings. You can kind of see strings rising up above them. I feel like I'm gonna get inside here and activate the thing we need to activate, and then they're all gonna come to life and ruin my day. Wrong button. Yeah, no. We're just gonna have to fight our way out of here, I think. I don't think any of these guys are actually conscious right now. Oh! I spoke too soon. I think that one saw me. I spoke way too soon. I think one of them saw me. Never mind. They might be more alert than I thought. Heard you more than anything else. Oh yeah, true. I got my stealth shoes on. I was supposed to be quiet. Yeah, I can't tell if I'm like really, really good at sneaking or if these guys are just like not fully turned on. I'm gonna assume it's the second. They are moving and surveying, but like not really. Anyway, okay, I got through. Let's open this door. Ah, whoa. They're literally just weapon fabricators. They're making assault rifles before our very eyes. There's so many of them. This is crazy. What the heck?
We're here.
We are here.
Use your ring terminal expansion device to hack into the fabricator terminal.
I assume that's gonna wake everything up, but yeah, we'll do just that. Hack and destroy.
We've extracted the necessary data as well.
Okay.
Let's make our escape and return to the DHV Magellan. Don't forget to bring the ring terminal expansion device with you.
As I said, I got a feeling getting out of here is going to be a lot harder than it was coming in, so I am going to preemptively take out my assault rifle. Make our escape. Ah, yeah, you're getting plastered.
This is what you're good at, remember?
Keep it up, Sam.
I love the self-pep talk there, Sam. Oh, they're gone! What the fuck?
When did you start giving
Here it is. There we go. I'm almost relieved that something's happening. And here comes Higgs in his tar coffin, as I just told you guys about. Oh no, who could have possibly seen this coming? This scene loses so much of its dramatic tension because of Sam's hat.
Let that yawn out.
Huh?
There's no pretending. I will hold you
Is that a guitar?
and protect you.
What is happening?
So let love warm you. Till
We're about to be murdered by a theater gay. Are you shitting me? Oh, dang, dude.
Did you miss me?
Hell no.
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit. Seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. With guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was.
This guy is categorically insane. He's
Looks like
giving
you decided
Joker.
to trade in that rope for a stick this go round.
I knew about the guitar from the previous, but I didn't
Well, I
think he'd whip
suppose
it out
important
mid-sinister
for
cutscene.
Time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh!
Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
Theater gay was a very apt description for this guy. I didn't expect him to whip off the mask and make me even more correct.
Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you? Sam the man in the dark. About everything.
The fuck do you know about my kid?
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But...
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt this dramatic scene. Not Sam with the sunglasses on and the bunny rabbit hat saying, "Fuck you know about my kid." This is why they shouldn't allow you to make custom characters in video games, because one outfit choice, one bunny hat can ruin the tension of a scene exponentially. Noelle says no part of either of these characters is serious. I mean, that's true, actually. I'm just matching Higgs's freak here. That's a really good point. If he's gonna use gold eyeliner, I can wear a bunny hat, right? No, this is exactly why it's essential that we have the freedom to customize. Okay, sorry to pause. Let's get back into it, but that really sent me. The fuck you know about my kid, bunny hat.
You find? Well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Now, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of that fancy boat your friends brought along, so... before they show up, how about I get a little taste of that endless agony? Hmm? Something special, just for you. Bit of that rope you like so much. This here... my guts.
Excuse me?
And they'll grow tighter over time. You best believe they will pop your head clean off. But you are repatriate. Meaning you'll just keep coming back.
His guts
Only for my
are
boys
robotic
here,
snakes?
keep doing their thing over and over again. So you'll just die and die and keep on dying for all eternity.
Sam!
Yeah. Really is a shame you won't stay dead. But hey, locking you in a cycle of endless suffering, well, that's good too. So let's let the glorious game over loop begin.
Not him breaking the fourth wall.
The fuck?
The fuck indeed. Tia says, I would have questions, but I already know the answer is Kojima.
This you made dance, huh?
Gotta fight style with style. Katana versus guitar. Oh! I'll take moves that would never really work in a sword fight for 20,000 maple bucks. Honestly, this is the perfect balance of stupid but cool. Oh my god, he got his hand! Oh, and his legs! I don't know who you are, Katana Senpai, but I love you.
Son of bitches like me.
What does that mean? Oh shit, backup's here. Kojima-san is a 15-year-old fella in a 60-year-old body.
We'll have to have our fun another time.
Don't run away, you asshole! Sam, help out your katana friend! Oh, he doesn't need help.
Who the hell are you?
He's big as whoever he is. Holy crap. And is playing baby music? What? I can't say this enough. What in the... What?
What on earth was that red behemoth anyway? The way it wielded that sword was almost reminiscent of a samurai. A friend of yours, perhaps?
I don't know about that. But they helped me out before.
In any event, I think it's time we left this place. Come on, Sam. Let's get going and return the ring terminal expansion device to the DHV Magellan.
Honestly, if anyone ever asked me to, like, give them an example of what the story in Death Stranding 2 was like, I would show them that scene. Crazy, stupid, entertaining, and cool are the 4 words I would use. So, turns out this whole weapons manufacturing thing was indeed a trap. Higgs is just trying to lure Sam in so he could trap him in a cycle of internal suffering. Also, it's really hot out here, so let's go inside while I talk. Higgs, I don't know what Higgs is. Higgs is like a robot? He pulled out his own intestines, and they were very mechanical and snake-like, so that was weird. I thought all the red guys were on Higgs's side, but doesn't appear like it. That one samurai who has helped us before, he helped us at the very beginning of the game, doesn't appear to be on Higgs's side, so that's interesting. Higgs also made some very cryptic comments about Lou, about the red samurai being like him. Basically, we got a lot more questions and 0 answers. Noella says, Higgs is a theater gay, nuff said. That was just all around crazy. Deus Ex Machina dressed in red. Plus, none of that made a lick of sense. Yeah. In before time-traveling Sam or Lou, any guess at this point is as likely as another. Yeah, who knows what the explanation is, but, yeah, I mean, give credit where credit is due. The mocap there for Troy Baker and whoever does the mocap for the Red Samurai, that was an impressive piece of action there. The fighting, the spinning around on the guitar, it was so silly and over the top, but also cool. I don't know about you guys, I really enjoyed it. So Higgs has guitar powers in this game, and yeah, he still just really hates my guts, but at least we did what we came here to do, rather. We shut down the weapons manufacturing facility and hopefully got some valuable data from the machine as well. So for now, all that's left is for us to take a deep breath, enjoy the music, and head back east. I'm actually gonna hop out of my car here and pick up some of these chiral crystals because there's a ton. At least the post-apocalyptic guitar in Mad Max is believable. Yeah, this game comes out on PC in what, 3 weeks? 2.5 weeks? Won't be long until you guys can join the madness as well on PC. I'm hoping that I'll have beaten the game, or at least the majority of it, by the time it comes out on PC. So for all of you guys playing, then you can start fresh on your own journeys. Is it the 19th? That sounds right. I'd have to double check. So, 10 days. Luckily this time there's no sandstorm ruining my life. I can actually see things and pick up loot.
Gotcha.
This music feels so out of place after what we just experienced. That's okay. Sometimes we need a palate cleanser, a tonal shift, if you will. That's exactly what we're getting. Am I going the right way? Yes. Thank For the hydration, Bronny. I gotta finish my tea. Sounds good. See you later, Ash. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the wackiness that is Death Stranding 2. Is that a kangaroo? Oh my god, it is! A wild kanga! Hi, buddy! Kangaroo Jack. Alright, we made it back. Trip back was much less eventful than the trip there. No sandstorms, just smooth sailing and nice music. Can we call him Ken? Ken the kangaroo? Ken the Roo! Yeah, I like it. I'm down. While we're here, this is part of a monorail track. Let's see if I have any supplies in my truck that we can contribute to its reconstruction. You know I love a good monorail network. Yes, we've got resins and special alloys. We actually only need 180 special alloys and we'll be able to complete this section of track, so that's good to know. Let's see if we can pick up some more. Sam's glasses are so dusty. Honestly, good thing he was wearing those to protect his eyes a little bit. Gosh darn. Alright, we'll take them off for now. But I think those actually did the job. Hello, I'm back. I'm dusty, but I'm back. We extracted the data from the weapons fabricators, and here it is, in perfect condition.
Hey, Sam. Glad you're okay. I'll check your order status right away. That was some incredible fighting. I knew you had it in you. Now displaying your current porter grade.
Dang, we got a lot of level ups. We leveled up our combat, stealth, and bridge link skills, getting us to overall porter grade 185.
I'm glad we could confirm that Higgs was involved. Though I still don't understand how he escaped the beach. The Ghost Mech forces are definitely under his control. And Higgs is determined to spread weapons to every corner of Australia. The information we retrieved from the device you brought back to us only serves to confirm this. We now know for a fact that the weapons popping up in this region can all be traced back to that factory. But that's not all we've determined. We've also learned about a new type of fabricator, one that wasn't present at the weapons factory. It's not clear where they're being used or what they're producing, but this likely means...
Hey, everybody. I am so sorry about that. I literally have no idea what happened. My computer just went black screen. My main screen. The other screen was working fine, which was the weird part. My main screen just went black. So apologies for that disruption. I can't even tell you what caused it. Not sure. Hopefully, a little turning it off and turning it back on again solves the issue, and we'll get right back into Death Stranding too. So I apologize for that interruption. I also was laughing at your guys' comments while I was trying to troubleshoot, saying, Muffin's there, she'll be all right. Okay, breathe, turn it off and on again and get a tea. Muffin right now, probably. And then Euro said, no, Muffin's in the living room, congratulating herself on successfully sabotaging the key rival for Mother's attention. Muffin gently pawing the PC tower, says TS. This really is beyond my skills, Mother. I'm a trained drama actress, not a technician. Witness me! No worries, you didn't panic? Okay, good, good. I'm glad there was no panicking. You know what the funny part is Muffin is here right now. She was out zooming around, and then I think she came in. She was like, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Is stream over? And now stream has started again, and she looks very disappointed. Do you want to say hi to everyone before we get back into the game? Nope, she ran away. Okay. Anyway, again, apologies for that. Let's pick up where we left off. Let's load back into Death Stranding.
Hi, Muffin. Bye, Muffin.
On the bright side, the alerts work again now. Thank you for the 85 months, TS. I guess we don't see Muffin today. It's so funny. She's literally right in the corner of the door, just peeking in like, Mom, I thought you were done. It's so funny. She hates sharing me with stream. She's like, if you're not giving me 100% of your attention, I'm not interested. Come on. Come on. Hop up and say hi to everybody. They would love to see you. Oh, you guys can't. Speaking of seeing, you guys can't see anything. Let's fix that, and then let's load back in. I assume I'm gonna have to turn that quest in again. Where did it load me back? Oh, not far away, just outside. Okay, good. We didn't lose a lot of progress, thankfully. Weirdly, you cutting stream and then restarting it gave me the proper notification. Twitch works in mysterious ways. Mysterious indeed. Muffin, come up and say hi to everyone. She's like sharking around. No, she's right here by my feet. She really just wants me to end stream. Honestly, that whole technical issue might have had something to do with Muffin. I don't know what you did. It worked for a time, but only temporarily. Do you guys remember the days when Muffin would accidentally turn off my PC? Before, my PC is under my desk now, so she can't jump on top of it like she used to. But previously my tower was just freestanding, and she would jump on top of it, and her little cat paw bean would press the power button mid-stream. I think that happened twice. It got to the point where Rory had to tell me how to actually disable the physical power button on my tower, so she couldn't do it anymore. Hey, there you are! There you are! We get a Muffin sighting after all! You're not the only one with magic powers in this household, Warlock. Hey! There you are. I know, I'm not giving you the attention you so crave. But you could just hang out here with us, you know? You're literally getting virtual pats in chat right now. You are a blessed girl. You're being pet from at least 3 different countries. Not many other cats could say that. Quick, appease the Muffin so the stream stays on. Alrighty, well, luckily we didn't lose too much progress, only a couple minutes. Let's turn in this quest again. Back.
Hey, Sam. Glad you're okay. I'll check your order status right away. That was some incredible fighting. I knew you had it in you.
Thank you. Maybe she's mad about the iCast butthole stuff in Discord. Oh, that made me laugh too. You guys are on a tear today. I have been chuckling the whole day long.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm glad we could confirm that Higgs was involved. Though I still don't understand how he escaped the beach.
Me neither. Some
The
sort of
Ghost
magical
forces
coffin.
are definitely under his control. And Higgs is determined to spread weapons to every corner of Australia. The information we retrieved from the device you brought back to us only serves to confirm this. We now know for a fact that the weapons popping up in this region can all be traced back to that factory. But that's not all we've determined. We've also learned about a new type of fabricator, one that wasn't present at the weapons factory. It's not clear where they're being used or what they're producing, but this likely means there may be another factory out there. We'll look into it.
Great work, Sam. That factory won't be capable of producing weapons ever again. The Motherhood should rest a little bit easier with that knowledge. Higgs remains a concern, however. It is indeed possible he has another factory elsewhere in the continent. It seems we'll need to proceed with greater caution in the days and weeks ahead. Upgrading the Magellan may also be worth considering. As for you, Sam, you need only to continue expanding the network.
For now, Sam, you should return to your private room and get some rest. You made a real difference today.
Hey, Lace! How are you? The Lace spaceship has landed. What is up? Thank you for bringing your crew over. Hi, everybody. I'm Tallara, and welcome to my first playthrough of Death Stranding 2. You guys arrived at just the right time, because I just experienced some technical issues, but we back, and the Lace ship is here. Everybody, please go check out my friend Lace Brown. She's great. And she was streaming Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Oh, dang. One of my absolute favorite games of this new generation. Love Marvel's Spider-Man 2. I hope you're enjoying it as well. I should really change it to Lace Ship. I mean, that works too. The Lace Ship, yeah. Just a bit of a contraction, if you will. Okay, Muffin's leaving again. Alright, before we go down and rest in our private room, I want to... Well, first of all, I can take off my sunglasses. I want to see if I can withdraw any special alloys, because we know now that that's all we need to finish construction of that monorail there. We can also entrust some of this cargo.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
I'm digging the Marvel Spider-Man games. Excellent. How's Death Stranding 2 treating you? This game is great. We just went through a very wacky cutscene, which really sums up the entirety of Death Stranding 2. This game is crazy and weird and silly and fun and cool all at once. Those are the words I would use to describe it. There are moments in this game where you literally need to suspend your belief a little bit because things are just so wacky. But if you just really lean into the Kojima of it all, it's really enjoyable. As TS put it, this game is weird, man. But it's fun, and we're having a good time. Okay, I think we only need... How many more special alloys did we need? Can you guys remember? Guess we'll find out. Let's load into the pickup off-roader. And then let's go see. I think it might have only been 60, but it might have been 120. I'm not sure. We'll go check. I've seen clips of it, and it's a lot of things. It is a lot of things. It's all of the things. And honestly, for me, that's what makes it so enjoyable, because there's a little bit of everything packed in here. But yeah, it has been a lot of fun. We're about halfway through the game, I think. So the plot is starting to ramp up, but we still have a ton of unanswered questions that I hope we get answered to at some point. Alright, let me see if I have enough materials. We'll either have just enough, or we're gonna be just short. Just short. Dang it! Alright, we need 120 more special alloys. Let's see if we can get those from the Motherhood, actually. I assume we're gonna need to go check in with them again at some point and let them know the good news, but Fragile has suggested we return to our private room and rest up first, which, I mean, is not a bad suggestion. We literally went through a sandstorm today, traveled across the desert, and then had to fight pigs and his crazy people, so probably is a good time for a shower and a rest, but I just really wanted to see if I could get this done before we did so. So let me double check. if I can grab any alloys from the Motherhood. Mother Man can dig them out of someone for you, I suppose. I really need to confirm what her name was. I can't remember. Let's check the codex. Although I like Mother Man, because that really does fit the usual formula for how Kojima names his characters. What was her name? Let's see. Oh, it was no, that's not her. Never mind. That's a different pregnant woman. Architect, hydrologist. Oh, her name's literally just the doctor. There you go. Easy peasy. It's not hard to forget that one. I just got to do a little post-stream self-care, but I'll be lurking in the background. Absolutely. Post-stream self-care is super important. Thank you for the raid, Lace. I appreciate it. Enjoy your lurk. Also, Meerkat, I apologize. I didn't say hi. I read your message and I didn't say hi. Hi. You're back from vacation. Where did you go on vacation? Tell us all about it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. That's fantastic.
Becco.
Okay, claim materials. Oh yeah, they've got a ton of special alloys here. Okay, perfect. We will claim those. You like Mother Man better than the Doctor? Honestly, I do too. We can keep calling her Mother Man. That's fine by me.
Becco.
Becco. You went to Cali visiting your brother for his 40th. Oh, amazing. What a fantastic trip. Well, I hope you had a great time. Hope you had good weather. And welcome home. Looks like we just got a text message from the Dowser. She says, can you deliver something to the Pioneer? I used my dowsing skills to track down a piece of lost cargo and found that it had been dropped somewhere near the Motherhood. It's meant for the Pioneer, so could you deliver it to him? It's probably worth paying him a visit anyway. He's got all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. I don't think we've met anybody named the Pioneer. So maybe we should do this. We also got a text from the Mother. Or the Doctor, sorry, at the Motherhood. The weapons factory is no more. Thanks, Sam. I hope that'll stem the flow of weapons for a while. Maybe one day we can live in peace and the world won't need any weapons at all. I mean, we don't know exactly where the cargo is, but I'm fine to do a little lap around and see if we can find it. And if we can, then we can make a quick pit stop to meet this so-called Pioneer. Meerkat's lurking and trying to recharge? Absolutely. Travel can be tough. Like you said, you always kind of need a vacation after your vacation. So lurk away and rest up, and good to see you. First section of the monorail's in place. That's good. Hey Beast, you're also lurking? Awesome. Well, I hope you're having fun playing video games, and thank you for your lurk. Lurks are always appreciated, folks, so thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying having the stream in the background. Holy beautiful night sky above that mountain. That is gorgeous. Wow. Okay. So the monorail section that we just built actually heads... Oh, this must be another mine up here. Interesting. Okay. If that's the case... You know me and my love for building infrastructure. Now I kind of want to go up to the mine. What will we need to restart the mine, though, I wonder? I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's head up towards the mine, and along the way we can look for the missing cargo for the Pioneer. If we could find that, that would be great, and if we could restore that mine and restore more monorail, that would be great too. So let's just follow the tracks. See a security camera for the data scientist. issue is I'm not going to be able to follow the monorail tracks, because as you can see, there's a cliff face there. However, I have found the stuff for the Pioneer. A signed poster and a BT figure. What? Okay. That's strange. I'm going to have to get out of the truck to get the stuff. The issue is we don't actually know where the Pioneer is, so we'll have to find him to deliver this stuff, but step one is finding it, so step one complete. Ooh, a ramp. Does that solve the cliff? It doesn't look like it's facing in the right direction, unfortunately, so I don't think the ramp's going to be of much help to us. You love building infrastructure? You and me both. Excellent. Okay, so if we look on the map, this section is... Oh, the Pioneer is now mapped! He's out here in the middle of the desert, although it does look like he's found himself a bit of an oasis. There's some water and what looks to be trees and stuff. Okay, so if that's the case, let's head up to the mine first, and then we'll go down to the Pioneer. We'll go do some side quests before we turn in for the night. Before we go, though, I think we should fill up the truck with as many materials as we can, so that if the mine needs to be restored and or any monorail tracks laid, we might have the stuff for that. So, let's quickly take all the stuff we can from the Motherhood before we head out. Okay. Do you need me to do anything while I'm out here? You want me to deliver a special solvent for tar dissolution, deliver metals to Hartman's lab. Yeah, all that stuff's kind of out of the way, so I'm not going to do that. What I will do, though, is claim materials. Let's claim special alloys and resins, because that's the kind of stuff we'll need if we're going to be building a monorail. Also grab some more metals and some more ceramics. Building infrastructure. Transport tycoon. Alright, let's load all that in the truck. And then we can entrust the security camera that we picked up to another porter. Alrighty, we've got our plan of attack. We're heading back west. We're going to stop by the mine, and then we're going to stop by the Pioneer's house. Question is there any other way out of this bowl? No, it looks like pretty high cliff faces all around. So I think what we're going to have to do is follow the road down and then go up, unfortunately. A little bit of backtracking is going to be required. Alright, let's do it. Disaster response manual down here that we can pick up and deliver to the Motherhood, so let's do that. Not sure what sort of disasters it provides responses to, or if it's just broad disaster. Regardless, we'll pick it up. Over here we've got some bird feed that we can pick up for rainy shelter. We are a far ways from rainy shelter, but we can always entrust it to some other porter to deliver for us. And alrighty, we're out of the bowl, if you will, that surrounds the Motherhood, so now we can veer north. The monorail track that we built ends right here, but I think I see the next track layer straight ahead, so that's the direction we will head. I also see some mysterious tendrils, for lack of a better word, straight up there, far on the horizon. I can only imagine that means a BT field, so we might want to avoid that. First things first, monorail. Looks like the highway goes this way as well, because there's a track layer. See if we can contribute some... Well, actually, no. I was gonna say, let's see if we can contribute some materials to the highway, but I think that should be our tertiary objective. I think primary objective should be mine, then it'll be monorail, then it will be highway. So let's do them in that order so I don't use up all my materials. This mine definitely appears to be out of commission. The northeastern mine. So let's see what we can do to get it back up and running. A mine in the middle of the northern desert. Talk about a remote place to post up and work in a mine. I feel like they must have had to pay people a lot of money to come out and work here, if it wasn't automated. Alright, to restore the mining facility, it needs a shit ton of resins and special alloys. Unfortunately, I do not have enough. So, while we were able to contribute some, this place is not yet up and running. I can only hope that the Pioneer has some resins and special alloys that we can make use of. They mine a lot of stuff in Central Australia IRL, that's even more remote. They do pay people a lot to work in mining in Australia. Yeah, it makes sense. You gotta attract people somehow. It's like the Canadian North. In the far north of Canada, there are some mines as well. From what I understand, they pay really well because, again, you have to live in the middle of nowhere to work there. So there's got to be some appeal. Alrighty. Next stop, the Pioneer. Must have rained out here, which is strange, because the sand looks to be a bit wet. Or maybe it's because we're so close to the ocean, it's a bit of ocean spray that makes the sand a bit more clay-like. There is literally nothing out here, just the beautiful night sky. Am I going the right way? I am, but we got a long ways to go. Holy crap. Ooh, can we spot the Southern Cross? Is that a star constellation? I wouldn't even know where to begin looking, unfortunately. A lot of beautiful stars is about all I can comment on. Wow, look at that. My goodness. I'll never forget how I felt when we booted up this game for the first time and I saw the visuals. Holy crap. Just absolutely blown away from the very first moment at how gorgeous this game is. I see an oasis coming up, so I guess that's where the Pioneer is. Honestly, not a bad spot to post up. I can only imagine it's pretty quiet out here, but you get all the amenities of the oasis, like plants and water. Kinda cozy. And the Pioneer lives here all by themselves. There's only one inhabitant in this shelter.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
I know it's dark right now, but that water looks beautifully blue and clear. You got yourself a good spot. Alrighty, let's meet the Pioneer. We've got 2 deliveries for them. I believe it's a poster and an action figure. Essential supplies for living in a remote wilderness. Delivery!
Huh? I don't remember posting a delivery order. Hell, not once in my whole life have I ever looked to a porter for support. Just not my way. Oh, this is that shit I lost the other day. Awesome. Yeah, hang on a tick while I check it out. You found this? You seriously found this shit? Oh, man, this is like the greatest day ever. Thanks.
You're very welcome. I don't know how you randomly lost a signed poster and a BT figure over by the Motherhood, but anyway. Who am I to ask questions? Here's your stuff.
I like you, dude. Like, maybe too much. And I'm not just saying that. Right? But I can like you even more, so I'll toss you extra work.
Is this guy hitting on me? I mean, fair enough. Look at my hat. I'd hit on me too.
I've heard so much about.
Maybe it's a signed poster of Mother Man. It is now in my canon. Nice! We've got the full northern coast of Australia linked up to the chiral network. That looks good. Welcome to the Pioneer. Ooh. We got new weapon data for a deployable shield, an extended shield capable of blocking frontal attacks. Although mainly used defensively, it can be wielded to attack enemies in front of you, inflicting non-lethal damage and potentially knocking them out. The shield can also be deployed and used as a barricade. Cool, that could come in handy. Our firmware was updated.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And I didn't quite get a level up.
So this is that chiral network folks are all raving about. I'm the Pioneer, by the way. Yeah, I travel the world like my father and his father and so on. Gotta say, I didn't think network stuff could hold a candle to roughing it in the real world. But, like, you could use this thing to research past events and whatnot, right? Maybe even the Void Owl that tore shit up around here back in the day. Oh, I shared one of my grandfather's favorite gadgets with you. Call it a thank you gift or whatever. It's a deployable shield. This isn't the safest place, if you know what I mean. Wind up in a firefight and you'll learn to appreciate its value real quick. Why not take it for a spin sometime?
Deployable cover can certainly come in handy. There's a void out here. Yes, I know that. There's a crater just to the west. When you look on the map, there's a huge crater. But tell me more about that void out. I think it wiped out an entire city.
Yeah, there's this massive crater just over to the west. Was made by a void out, of course. The same one that took out North Fort Knot in the blink of an eye. I don't know the details, but word is that people saw an omen or some shit. Like, right before the void out, this huge shadow fell over everything. Sounds pretty weird, doesn't it?
Huh.
That's why everyone's convinced this void out is different from all the others.
That is weird.
And if we could figure out what the deal was, it might help us avoid a repeat someday. Worth looking into, at least.
Why is the Pioneer an actual child? Yeah, he's not very old, is he? Either that or he has an amazing skincare routine. Maybe both. I bet the Oasis air helps cleanse the pores. You're a Pioneer, huh?
I'm the third generation Pioneer, actually. It's my calling. I was born into it. My family's been traveling the world since my grandfather's time. Searching for stuff no one had ever seen before. But then, dramatic twist. Cause of the Death Stranding, we had to dramatically reduce the scope of our epic journeys of discovery. And then, another dramatic twist. The expansion of the chiral network across Australia has a chance of making a brand new plague gate appear. Or so I've heard. And if it does appear, we can travel to another continent. Meaning, this network might just allow me to carry on my family's globe-trotting legacy.
Fair enough. Well, see you around.
Just want to say again that I appreciate you. All right, back to it. Oh, I mean, wait just a sec, sorry. I forgot to mention that I've got some cool shit here that I found, as well as a couple of rare gizmos that my grandfather left me. So, come back again if you're interested.
Cool shit, you say. I'm interested.
Order 3. Well done.
I'm also interested to see if you've got any materials I can take. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can pick up an order. Deliver the legendary strategy RPG series Porter Battle Lines 2066 to the Motherhood. What? Okay, I guess the ladies at the Motherhood want to start playing a strategy RPG. Why not? Gotta do something. Well, we'll do that, because we're going to be heading back to the Motherhood anyway, so we'll take these. Colloquially known as Porter Wars, this video game depicts the fierce conflict between rival delivery organizations. Which gang of porters has got what it takes to survive? Ooh. Is this going to be an upcoming Death Stranding spin-off series? A strategy RPG? I like it. Alright, we'll take those with us. And I think then, unfortunately, I've got to go head out and then come back in to grab materials. I don't know why they don't let me do it all at once, but yeah. Okay. We'll do that.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Okay. And then fabrication, clay materials. Here we go. Oh, he doesn't have very much, unfortunately. He's got some special alloys, and he's got some resins, but not a lot. We'll take what we can get. Hopefully this delivery to the Motherhood will allow us to get some more stuff from them as well. Put all this in the truck. We can also entrust this bird feed to another porter.
Your service in transporting this cargo is
Alrighty, let's go back the way we came. We'll stop again at the mine, drop off what we have, then stop at the monorail and the auto paver, drop off all the materials that we can to those places, and then we will head back to the Motherhood and deliver the strategy RPG series and hope that that gets us to a high enough level such that we can get more materials from them and finish this mine and monorail restoration. If not, well, at least we got the Pioneer on the network, which is good. So we'll take it. What a beautiful night. Perfect night for rolling through the desert. I really have no idea if these stars are an accurate representation or not. Anyone see any constellations? I don't really know what I'm looking for, to be honest with you. Check my map, head the right way. Ooh, there's like a bit of a rainbow up there? I don't know if it's a planetary ring. I'm not sure, but it looks gorgeous. A night rainbow. This is the first time I've ever seen one of those. Man, and that nebula is just so cool looking. I guess maybe the Death Stranding affected the night sky or the atmosphere as well, because I don't know if you can normally see nebulae that clearly, or maybe you can, I don't know. Again, never been to Australia, so I don't have much of a reference point. I never bothered learning any Southern Hemisphere stars, because I'll probably never be able to afford to go. Yeah, unfortunately it is quite a trip for most of us to make it to the Southern Hemisphere. Nah, no nebulae are that clear in the night sky, as far as I know anyway. Okay, that's what I thought as well, so guess we'll just blame it on the Death Stranding. Tip, if you could see nebula like that with the naked eye, the Aussies would never shut up about it. It'd be their claim to fame. Yeah, I think I might actually have enough materials to restore this section of monorail, so let's do this first. Let's see, restore track. We've got enough chiral crystals. We're 40 resin short. Are you serious? 40! Dang it. Well, that sucks. Alrighty, back to the Motherhood. Actually, we might have enough to contribute to this auto paver. Yes, we definitely do. 400 metals. 480 ceramics. In our past experience, the highways and monorail lines haven't overlapped like this, so this is interesting that there will be a monorail line and a highway line both leading up here. We'll take it. Oh, I think I see the next auto paver down here, so we'll stop by that one and contribute what we can. Kojima is subtly flexing Japanese road construction on the rest of the world. I knew there'd be an overlap because it's shown in some of the preview videos. Oh, interesting. Well, yeah, this appears to be where the overlap is. Oh, this one needs a lot of materials, okay? This one is not going to be as easy as that last one was to restore, unfortunately. But we'll drop off what we can. I don't have enough chiral crystals, so I'm not even going to contribute any of those right now. I'll contribute all the metals and ceramics that we have, though. Guess no one's been really contributing to the auto paver literally in the middle of the desert, so that one's going to require a lot of work from us, but at least we got a start. Let's head back to the Motherhood and deliver their RPG games in hopes that they will reward us handsomely. I mean, I certainly would. If I was living in a post-apocalyptic wasteland and some guy went out of his way to deliver me a video game, I would be very happy about it, so hopefully the Motherhood will have a similar reaction. Yeah, I guess the reason he didn't take the Stranding to the UK or mainland Europe is because it'd take months to build the roads. That's why we weren't able to go north into Canada either. Let's drop this stuff off. Hello, I come bearing gifts. I've got the Legendary Strategy RPG series Porter Battle Lines 2066 and a Disaster Response Manual. Forgot we picked that up.
Working late, I see. Thanks. Hold on while I check your orders. Clearly took good care of this. There's hardly a thing out of place.
I did my best.
We assumed this delivery was lost for good, but here you are, proving us wrong.
Nice, that gets us to 2 stars, almost 3 stars, so we should be rewarded with materials.
Take this, along with our thanks.
We also got a firmware update with new BB pod patterns. You know I love a cosmetic.
We're increasing your allocation of materials. Make good use of them.
Oh, trust me, I will. I'm gonna withdraw all of these right now.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Have you considered customizing your BB pod's exterior? You can all benefit from a change of scene from time to time, and your child's no exception. Think about it, and take care.
I mean, my child's dead, and I'm just refusing to move on, hence why I have the pod, so I'm not sure how important its scenery is, but I appreciate what you're saying. Alright, let's claim everything they got. 480 special alloys, plus 60 special alloys, plus 320 ceramics, plus 800, plus 200 metals, plus 320, plus 40 resins. And I'm going to take half their chiral crystals. A bit more than half, actually. Alright! They offered me materials, and I said, yes, please, I'll take them all. Mother man out here suggesting we pimp our child's grave. Brave as suggestions go. Oh, man. Alrighty, well, before we turn in for the night, we are going to make one last trip out to the mine, because with these materials, we should be able to restore that other section of monorail, and then I don't think we have enough to restore the mine as well, but if the monorail is restored, then at least it's easier for us to get out there. So, one last trip. Putting the truck through its paces tonight. Stop by quickly for, recharge. Perfect. And away we go. We'll scan as we go, of course, to see if there's anything else we can pick up. It would be fantastic if we could find like some materials lying on the ground or something, but I doubt we'll be that lucky. I honestly just find it so relaxing. Just sit back and drive my truck. It's great. Over here, of course, we can jump onto this new section of highway that I've paved. Which will make traversal easier and make it so we don't have to burn battery. Let's finish this off. Oops. Didn't mean to run right into the hole there. Restore track with 40 resins. Alrighty, so now, yeah, the monorail track overlaps the highway and will go all the way to the Motherhood. Unfortunately, it won't be fully complete until we restore this mine, so this is our next stop. I feel ya. I used to hop on GTA 5 just to drive around at night before I had a car IRL. There's something about cruising at night, be it real or digital. Agreed. I'm not the only one who tried to play GTA 5 and be a lawful citizen, right? Like, you'd change lanes and stop at red lights, and everything would be going great until someone else would hit you, and then all of a sudden you'd have 1 star. A police officer would rear-end me, stopped lawfully at a red light, and then I'd be the bad guy. Classic GTA bullshit. Oh, we are so close to finishing this. We just need 120 more resins. Oh my goodness. That's, I gotta be honest, it's a little bit frustrating to be so close, yet so far. B says you're definitely the only one. What? None of you guys ever tried to be a lawful citizen in GTA 5? Can't be the only one. Alrighty, while we're here, there are a ton of chiral crystals that I'm gonna quickly pick up, so I'm running a little bit low. Also, I just realized I'm still in my sneaking boots, so let's put my trekking boots back on. Why would you try to be lawful in a game literally named Grand Theft Auto? I don't know. I guess I am the only one. Being a normal citizen in GTA is like being an angel in hell that ain't named Lucifer. When we were kids, we would take turns playing GTA. When you died or failed a mission, we would pass the sticks. My cousin played by following the law. It was awful. We would all die quickly and she would play for like 2 hours until she got bored. Maybe it's a girl thing. I don't know. I really would try, but every time someone else would always hit me, and that's where my lawful streak would end. Which was always so unfair. Why am I getting blamed for these bad drivers? Nah, you're just Canadian? Oh, maybe that's it. Alrighty, well, unfortunately, I think that's all the infrastructure repair we can do right now. I don't think the Motherhood had any more special residents. I think I completely cleared them out, so... might just have to wait for an opportunity to get some more, and then finish up the monorail track at that time. Frustrating, like I said, being so close yet so far, but that's all we can do. Tiff played GTA 5 just to learn what not to do as a lawyer in real life. Alrighty, well, I think Sam definitely earned his rest between all that bullshit with Higgs, plus all the extra deliveries we did. Time for us to come aboard the Magellan if it would come down. Come on. Obeying the law in GTA is a girl thing, in the same way that drowning Sims in pools is, right? Look, girls are complicated creatures. Okay.
Back up.
Wait, does the Magellan have materials? Oh, they do! Wait, was it special alloys that we needed or resins? Oh no, now I'm doubting myself. If it's resins, we can do it. If it's special alloys, we can't. Can anyone remember? It's my pea brain cannot remember at this point. If it was special alloys or resins. And I don't want to go all the way out there unless I know for sure. I think I cleaned this place basically out. There's some metals still available and some ceramics. We could take these to put in the auto paver and then just hope it's resins and not special alloys that we needed. My brain's full of law-abiding drivers and drowning Sims. Sorry, me too. Hence why I can't remember. What if we're God's least favorite game of Sims and that's why we don't get cool shit like spaceships and superpowers? God's just playing The Sims 2 like I used to play it as a kid. Alright, I gotta be honest, I can't remember if it was resins or special alloys, but I know we've got enough stuff to toss in the auto paver, so I'm gonna make one more trip out there. I know I said I was done. I can't help it. Infrastructure calls to me. We're gonna take one more trip out here and make it one more round of deliveries, and then Sam will get a much needed rest. Hey, I know you're still waiting for your flying car. Yeah, according to Back to the Future, we're supposed to have those already. Is it because even God can't afford EA's DLC prices? Or just the base pack of The Sims? That's funny. Vanilla Sims, no DLC, no mods. Alright, let's drop off what we can to this auto paver, because this doesn't take the same materials as the mine, so it doesn't matter. Hero says, I've said before that we're a Sims game that was accidentally put on fast forward in 2019 and the player hasn't noticed all the bullshit that's happened yet. I like that. Honestly, sounds very realistic to me. Oh, we're just shy to finish this road as well. All we need is 240 ceramics. Ugh! I hate how close I am to completing things. This is so frustrating. Dang it, dude. Alright, so we're super close there. We just need more ceramics. And then let's go see if I have the right stuff to finish with mine. Wow, the lighting effects are gorgeous here. Right. That's funny and scarily accurate. What was the cheat code in The Sims for, money? I can't remember. Motherload! Yes, that's it! That's it! Motherload! How many times did I type in motherload when I was a kid playing The Sims? Why else do you sometimes enter a room only to forget why you're there? That's the player canceling your command. I literally typed that faster than you could finish the question. You were ready to go on that one, TS. I love it. Yes, it was resins! Oh, thank God! Yay! Alright, we're gonna restore the mine. I'm so glad I made the final trip out here. Boom. It's like how putting motherload in too much would cause a natural disaster, only it's war. Oh, man. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, the monorail is now fully connected, which is fantastic. All of our efforts are paying off. We now have a working monorail from the northeastern mine just past the Motherhood. I guess it keeps going to the east and connects up somewhere else eventually, but I'm glad we got it going this far. That's great. Now the thing is because the monorail is not actually connected to another section, yeah, we can't actually ride it because it doesn't actually have a destination, but that's okay. It's got a starting point, so we'll take it. In order for us to mine, we can mine metals here, but we need 1,200 chiral crystals to do so. That's actually not a lot of chiral crystals. And that's a lot of metals, which we could use to restore a lot of roads, so bear with me. I saw a ton of chiral crystals out here. Let's just go around and pick some up and see if we can actually get enough to mine some metals. See, it's raining, so I've got my... No, wait, that's not my otter hood! When I changed suits to the desert suit, my otter hood unequipped. Oh, this will not do. Hang on. Otter hood. There it is. There it is! You see the bunny get swallowed by the otter. That's adorable. Swapping one cute thing for another. That's how I roll. Ton of chiral crystals over here. We've got 695. We're halfway there. This tar pit here should have a ton more. I want to go near the bubbles, but we avoid those and we'll get a ton. That's 964. 1027, 1123. That's 1200. No, we're at 1174. Oh, dang it. So close. Let's grab a couple more. This one here. There we go. 1216. Just over the cutoff. So we're going to use all our chiral crystals, although I can pick up a couple more over here. That's fine. We're going to trade 1,200 chiral crystals for 4,000 metals. Unfortunately, for that last auto-paver we encountered, we needed ceramics, not metals. Otherwise, we'd be laughing. But for future roads, obviously, we're going to need lots of metals, so still good. Alrighty. And we're done here. Let's go do some mining. I feel like it's so easy to get distracted in this game. Like, I could have went back to Sam's private room and continued the main story ages ago. Wait a minute. Someone's already been mining metals. What? Thank you, helpful quarters.
Cargo on the shelf in the back.
We got free stuff right here. But yeah, as I was saying, I keep getting distracted, and there's the perfect example of that. Main story. What? I got roads to build. I also suffer from compulsive side questing. Glad we're all suffering from this extreme illness. Alright, well, I did collect all those chiral crystals, so I'm still gonna mine for some more metal. We'll load as much of it as we can into the truck. It's a debilitating condition. Dang, that's a lot of metal. We're gonna be building all the roads. The issue is that we also need ceramic to go with the metal, but just start where you can. I don't even know if I'm actually physically gonna be able to carry all this in one go.
Becco. Becco.
Let's take a look. How are we doing? Yeah, no, the truck is literally almost full. We can take like 1 or 2 more. We'll have to leave the rest and come back for it later.
Back.
Well, to continue the distractions, now I'm gonna go around to all the auto pavers I can find and drop off all this metal. Okay, so if we look on our map, this auto paver right here is the one we're almost done with. Or, sorry, this one right here. Just needs ceramics, which we don't have. But there's another auto paver right there. And then there's another auto paver right there, so we can do a road right into the desert, I think. Okay, let's just follow the road. And then as we come along auto pavers, we will contribute metals. Unfortunately, like I said, we don't have the ceramics that are going to be required to finish off a lot of these roads, but again, you gotta start somewhere. We will start off with metal, because then if we get to another mine and we can get ceramics, then we'll go on the same journey and contribute all the ceramics. Just to double check, the auto paver goes there. And then is there anyone that goes right into the mother load? Not mother load, I'm thinking about the Sims now. Motherhood! Or just goes around the outside of it, it looks like. Next one's down there. Okay, that's fine. 240 ceramics till that one's done. Guess we can put on some music while we're driving around. Music player. Can I just, There we go. Random. I meant to ask this earlier. Is our truck Ferrari red to make it go faster, or is it a poor attempt at camouflage? Neither. I just picked red because it looked cool, but, I mean, we could pretend that either of those was the rationale behind why I picked red. We'll call it the former, yeah. I just wanted it to go vroom vroom fast. Alright, this one's done. All it needs is ceramics. Enjoying the ride, doll man? Ooh, you like the track? Thanks, Lace. Yeah, this game's got a pretty good soundtrack. You can listen to music as you're driving around, which is nice. Alright, we're getting low on chiral crystals now as well, so that's another thing I've gotta get some more of. But what we're not running out of is metals. Oh, I hate having a drop. There we go. As soon as we can get ceramics and chiral crystals, we are going to have a huge stretch of highway paved, which is kind of exciting. Metals. Oh, you can see how sweaty poor Sam is. It makes sense. We are driving through a desert here. Alright, so that brought us all the way back to the edge of this highway. I'm wondering, yeah, data scientist doesn't have much. I was gonna say, I'm wondering if it's worth going back to the data scientist to get some materials, but she actually doesn't have a lot, unfortunately. Mines resins. Do we have any mines that mine ceramics? No, that one mines special alloys. Unless the one all the way back here does. Yes, it does, but that is very, very far away. Honestly, not worth going back to, so. That's fine. I guess we'll just turn around and go back the way we came. I'm gonna quickly head over this way to charge up the truck. And then we'll turn around and go back. Hey TD, I am on episode 7. Should put that in the stream title actually, so people know. That's a good point. One of these days when we've got ceramics and chiral crystals, we'll come back and we'll finish off these highways, but for now, we have done all that we can do. And we make the trip back to the motherhood where Sam will finally get his opportunity to rest. I've said it like a million times at this point, but I promise, Sam, this time we're going back to the Magellan to rest. Speaking of chiral crystals, there's actually a ton right here and right there, so let's make a quick pit stop. Wait, and pick some of these up.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Stretch your legs by picking up chiral crystals.
Back up.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of side quests and building a lot of roads, so I've definitely been distracted probably for the last hour or so. We haven't really done any main story, but yes, we are on episode 7. We just came back from the weapons factory where we met Higgs and the mysterious red samurai. If that means anything to you. Oh, that's perfect, yes. Thank you so much for editing the title. Yeah, I'll do that from now on. I like letting people know, like, what number of stream it is. Like, this is our 8th stream of Death Stranding, but I definitely think it would be helpful to let people know what episode we're on as well, so I'll do that in the future. We're on a pretty good pace, though. This is stream number 8, and we're on episode 7, so we're on a good pace for 1 episode per stream. Super tall sand dune because I want to go pick up that rubber training baton for the motherhood. Okay. Get a little speed coming down here. It's nice. Luckily, the Magellan is so big that it acts as a landmark. If I didn't know what direction I needed to go in, I can see our big old ship over there, which helps orient me. There's lies, and then there's damn lies. Okay, I can't wait to check out this clip, Bronny. Next thing you know, that'll say stream number 26, episode 8. I mean, if we keep going at tonight's pace, it very well might. I have spent a lot of time tonight just driving around building roads, and I would apologize for that, but I'm not going to, because I'm having a great time. Oh, I see the next monorail station, too. It's over there. How many hours have you played? We'll be getting close to 30 hours tonight. Alrighty. I'm back. We'll drop off our stuff for the motherhood, a couple things we picked up. I need these porters to get out of the way, though, so I don't run them over. Excuse me. Does the truck have a horn? There we go. There we go. He jumped away very dramatically, even though I wasn't going to hit him, but... Alrighty. We've got anti-timefall clothing, a wearable device, and a rubber training baton.
Appreciate you stopping by. Please wait while I review active orders. Your constant support hasn't gone unnoticed, Sam. You're a true friend.
Damn, you're welcome. You made pancakes for dinner? Hell yeah, Ash. I love breakfast for dinner. It's one of my favorites.
We're so grateful for your help. It's only right we share this with you.
Ooh, that's good item data for a high-capacity blood bag.
We're increasing your allocation of materials. Make good use of them.
Oh no, she's giving me ceramics. Guys, I literally just said that I promised that Sam was going to go to bed after this, but I just got ceramics, which is what I need for some of those sections of road. We might have to go back out there. Oh no.
People in these parts who won't hesitate to use force.
One of these days, Sam will be able to return to his room and shower and rest. But for now, sleep can wait. I think we can build another section of road.
Order completed. Well done.
Ceramics degrade, Sam doesn't. I like that. I like that. No, I'm taking all the ceramics I can carry and all the chiral crystals I can carry, and we're gonna go see what I can do. Alright. One last trip into the desert, folks. Alright. You're doing well. There are streamers who finish the game in that time. Ideally, you should take it easy, or later you'll be saying you didn't understand the story. No, I mean, the parts of this game that I enjoy the most are the deliveries. I like driving around, I like making deliveries, I like building roads, and I know to some people that sounds really boring, but I would be remiss if I just played through this game and speedrun the story, because I feel like a lot of the beauty of the game in terms of gameplay is in these more quiet side missions. So yes, absolutely, I'm sure you could beat the game in 30 hours if you just went from main mission to main mission, but that's not the way that I want to play the game, absolutely not. So we're definitely a little slower, and I'm sure that's not for everybody who, you know, people who are just here for the story, but I feel like playing it slow, like you said, also allows you to kind of digest the story a little bit better. If I just was going from side mission to side mission, I'd probably be more confused than I already am. Plus, interacting with the different characters adds a bit of flavor to the world, and you do learn a bit more about the world by just taking the time to do some of these side quests and stuff. So this is very much how I like to play, not just this game, but all games. Now, when I'm on stream, I do tend to try to move things along a little bit quicker, because I'm very much aware that people don't want to spend 4 hours watching me build roads. So I kind of cut it down a little bit, but at the same time, I never want to cut it down so much that we're just jumping from main mission to main mission. I try to find a bit of a balance when I'm streaming games about progressing the story while still doing, you know, a healthy amount of side quests, if you will. I watched some people try to play the first Death Stranding quickly. They were painful. Literally, in one case, they didn't understand that Sam could get replacements. Yeah. And again, you know, to each their own. You can play games however you want to play, but for me, it's always about a healthy balance of main story and side quests. Where are my... Am I losing my mind? Where are my ceramics? Did I take the wrong thing out of the Motherhood by accident? Am I dumb? Did I not take ceramics out? Oh my god, I must have accidentally took metals out, not ceramics. Oh my goodness. What? Ugh. I'm so mad at myself. What an idiotic move. See, I'm just desperate for more time traversing these deserts, that's all. I'm doing this on purpose, to make you guys sit back and watch me drive around even longer. Deb, as long as you're having fun, we'd watch it. Heck, I'd probably watch you play Dota 2. Oh, thanks, Bronny. I appreciate it. Well, I am having a lot of fun with this game, and yeah, I do always hope that my fun translates to you guys as viewers, so it's good to hear. These games in particular benefit a lot from digesting the story slowly, that's for sure. I think so too. I've seen streamers literally skip all the dialogue and some cutscenes, and I wonder why they buy and play games that have a story to tell. Yeah, I don't understand why people buy story-driven games and then skip dialogue and cutscenes. I understand some people, you know, they're not in it for the story and cutscenes when they play games, but in that case, why are you playing story-driven games? I don't know. Hopefully they still have fun just jumping from mission to mission, but I don't know. Again, to each their own. I'm not going to judge somebody for how they like to play games, but that's certainly not how I like to play games. Hell, seeing a streamer struggle and brainstorm hard is a good chuckle too. That's what I've heard, that sometimes you guys like seeing me struggle, so that's good news. I've said on many occasions that I'd watch Tiff watch paint dry. I'm cool with whatever you're doing. Guys, that's actually very kind of you guys to say, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alright, this time, ceramics. No, I took out the ceramics. Where are they? They have no ceramics because I took them all out. So now I'm just confused. Now I'm just confused. They didn't go in the truck? Where did they go? Metals, 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 metals. Am I losing my mind? I gotta pause the music for a second. I thought I took out ceramics, and the fact that I'm here and I'm looking at the available materials and there are no available materials seems to confirm that I did indeed take out ceramics, but they're not in my truck. So did they glitch out? I'm so confused. Where are they? They're not on my back. No. I'm just confused now. I knew I took them out. But where did they go? Okay, well, I guess this means it's about time we let Sam take his hard-earned break, because I don't know where those ceramics just went, which is absolutely blows my mind. Higgs came along and ate them, didn't you see? No, I must have blinked and missed it. I feel like when stream's done, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD and see what the hell I did with those ceramics. Did I put them? Like, where did I put them? I for sure took them out.
Okay.
They're not, like, in this truck, are they? They didn't somehow end up over here. No. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is just Sam's way of saying, for the love of God, woman, I need a break, and you've been telling me I can get a break for hours. And, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. You didn't recycle them? Who knows what I did? Maybe I need a break, too. We've been doing too much road construction out in the hot desert sands. I think maybe both me and Sam need a break. My God. I don't know what I did. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go take a shower. It's gonna be good. You need a pancake break. That is what I need.
She's at it again?
Tomorrow does not like her shoes.
Wait. Looks like clear skies.
Huh?
Let the sun shine tomorrow. It's a Japanese game to predict the weather. I learned it as a kid.
Oh.
This is rainy, cloudy, and sunny. A charm to ward off evil spirits. To help keep tomorrow safe.
At least she's taken off her shoes for a purpose this time.
Hope it's right.
Doesn't it always rain whenever you go outside, though?
Oh, she's talking.
Yes. But deep down in my heart, it's really sunny.
Oh.
Always.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Let's do this. 明日天気になれ。
There. Now it'll be sunny.
Aw.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
I love Rainy and Tomorrow, and I love the relationship that the two of them are building. It's very cute. Oh my god, Sam! I think your boots are on a little too tight, my guy.
Whatever.
No forecast for you. Alrighty, well, it really looks like Tomorrow is making big strides from when she first came aboard the DHV Magellan. She's speaking, she's interacting with people, she's smiling. She's come a long way, so that's good. But now Sam finally gets his hard-earned rest that I've been promising him for the last hour or so. There you go, Sam. Take a load off, get some sleep. Also, poor Rainy. So we learned Rainy is pregnant, obviously, but we learned that she has one of the... Stillborn is not the right word, but basically her baby stops growing at 7 months. It's perfectly okay. It's healthy. It's alive. But it's some weird phenomenon that started happening ever since the first Death Stranding. So the TLDR is that she's indefinitely pregnant. And honestly, I can't imagine how much that sucks. It's one thing to be pregnant and be like, okay, I only got to get through this for another 2 months and I'm going to have my baby. Imagine just being pregnant forever. That has got to her poor ankles, her calves. Oh, I feel for poor Rainy, that's for sure. Rector says you just described literal hell, right? That sounds so awful. So yeah, for anyone just joining us, Rainy, the girl we saw in the cutscene there, the pregnant woman, she has a condition where her baby just stopped growing at 7 months. And like I said, the baby is fine. It's alive, but it's just nothing's happening. So she's just indefinitely pregnant. I can only imagine how terrible that is. So, yeah. You're gonna cycle through all the cravings eventually, too. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Sam. He was so mentally exhausted he didn't even know he needs to untie his boots. Alrighty.
Sam, the neck injury you suffered during your altercation with Higgs appears to have healed.
That's good.
You know, I've been thinking about what he said at West Fort Knot. He claimed that extinction wasn't his creed, that he wanted to build a world where fear and violence are king. I can only assume that at present he lacks the means to set the last Stranding in motion. So instead, he settled for trying to pit people against one another so they can tear the world apart for him. The weapons factory was just a means to that end. All the more reason why we need to rely upon the rope that is the chiral network to bring the whole continent together. But that's not all he said, of course. He wanted to get under your skin with those comments about Loom. To get his revenge by inflicting as much pain and suffering as possible on the undying repatriate. Personally, I think you should try to put it out of your mind. Focus on finishing this journey, and in doing so, finding the closure you need. That's one of the reasons we took to the road, after all. That and finishing the network to bring forth a new plate gate. Let's carry on, Sam. One step at a time.
Sam, Charlie here. Another assignment has been registered in the system. You can pick up this main order by accessing the Motherhood's delivery terminal.
Thanks for your input, Pinocchio. For once, Dollman, I feel like, had something wise to say. I mean, he's absolutely right. Obviously, Higgs is just on a revenge tour. He's just pissed off at everyone, including us and the world, and just wants to sow as much chaos and disorder as he can. And specifically, he wants to hurt Sam. So, I mean, it's clear that's what he's doing. But this whole journey, I mean, Dollman is right. The whole reason Fragile asked Sam to come on this journey in the first place was because he had given up. He had sunken into a pit of despair after losing Lou. And this was a way for him to move forward, both figuratively and literally. And in a way, we've undergone the same journey as well. It feels like so long ago now, but when Lou died in the very early chapters of the game, I also, excuse me, felt despair. I almost was like, do I even want to play this game anymore? And we talked about this obviously at length at the beginning of the game, but Kojima did a good job at making sure the emotional impact of that moment was really felt, because it was. I was so sad. I was absolutely crushed. But honestly, like, I feel so much better about the game as well the further along we get. So it is true that the open road, a good journey, can really help you find closure and at least distance yourself from these traumatic events. And it seems like it's doing good for Sam, and it's definitely doing good for me as well, because it's sad for me to say, but at times I even kind of forget about everything that happened with Lou. There's something therapeutic, I guess, about driving my truck around in the desert for hours on end. It really helps soothe the trauma and the wounds that we suffered. So yeah, I actually spoke to my partner about it, because I came out after that night's stream, and I was like, she was like, how was stream? And I was like, well, my kid just died. And she was like, oh my god. She was like, that game should have a trigger warning. And honestly, I agree, it should. Like, parents or people who might have lost a child playing this game, that scene has to really hit, because I am not a parent, and that hit me so hard. So I can only imagine. It was very well done, but in a very devastating way. You know, I really do think it kind of needs a bit of a trigger warning, like child death. But at the same time, I guess if you add that trigger warning, it almost acts as a spoiler, because I think one of the big parts of the moment was that it was so unexpected. But I mean, if a spoiler's gonna help people, then I think it's worth it in the end. But anyway, that's my little rant then. Good night, Bronny. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream this evening. Alright, so I guess our next order is available, but before we go, Sam definitely needs to take a shower. I mean, all you gotta imagine is Muffin in Lou's place, and emotionally you're right there. That's probably what I did, I guess. Maybe that's why it hit me so hard. I may not be a human mother, but I am a cat mom. So, there you go. Also, Sam's got a bit of a sunburn there on his shoulders from all this riding around. Goes to show how hot the Australian sun is, I guess. He got to burn right through his clothes. Alrighty, we've showered and cleaned up. Let's have a little snack before we go. A little crypto bio. Start the day off right. Nom 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 nom. Wash it down with a little chiral tea. Breakfast of champions. Alrighty. I think we're good to go. Oh, didn't we get, oh yeah. We can change the pod a little bit. Leather, carbon, wood grain, iridescent, stickers. Check. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep it normal. Okay, we still got my hat on, obviously. My hood on, obviously. Alright, let's head out. Oh, I didn't realize that would put the hat on in the private room. That's so silly. Okay. Can't go anywhere without my good hat. Alright. Let's see what our next mission is. Oh, it's not here? The next mission, I guess we have to pick it up at the Motherhood? Oh yeah, take on a main order at the Motherhood's terminal. Got it. Maybe I'll find out where my ceramics went in the daylight.
his escape from the weapons factory?
Sure do.
Well, it seems we've identified a similar-looking object.
Ooh.
The mechanic, whose shelter you're slated to link up next, reached out to us. He's asked us to go and retrieve this object on his behalf. I'll give you a more detailed briefing as you review the request. Accept the main order on this delivery terminal to proceed.
Okay, that's very interesting. Oops, sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. Okay, your next port of call is the mechanic, who has spotted a suspicious coffin being taken into the armed survivalist's base nearby. It may pose a threat to the mechanic, so recover it to put his mind at rest. Now, we were down in the armed survivalist base previously, and we wiped them all out, but I can only imagine after all this time they've regrouped, and we're gonna have to deal with them again down here. That certainly looks a lot like the coffin we see Higgs in, so if we could recover it and examine it, it might provide a lot of answers to our questions. It's super heavy, though. It's 90 kilograms. Holy crap, so we're definitely gonna need to bring the truck.
Hello, Sam. Charlie here. This next order requires you to retrieve a piece of cargo. Said cargo is located somewhere within this armed survivalist's base, and is a distressingly familiar coffin-shaped object. Additional devices of unknown purpose appear to have been delivered to the base as well. While much remains unclear, securing the coffin for study may provide us with intel on Higgs and his movements. The mechanic is eager to conduct an analysis, and we have every intention of cooperating with him. That's all the additional information I have for now. There may be more surprises in store for us during this operation.
Surprises,
so take all
you
due
say?
care in plotting your route and finalizing your equipment loadout. We're counting on you, Sam.
Yeah, so by the sounds of that, more bandits have moved into the base that I previously cleared out, so I don't think we're going to be able to just waltz on in there, unfortunately. So previously when I went around the south side and then snuck up through. Obviously we can still do that now, however, approaching from the north is going to mean that that's going to take a lot more effort, so I gotta be honest, I might just walk through the front door. I might just fabricate a couple more weapons and walk through the front door and just light them all up. Because I feel like taking the time to go around like that might be more trouble than it's worth. So I think I'm just gonna get more guns to add to my giant stack. And, head out.
Order accepted. Thank you. Back up.
Alrighty, we know where we need to go. Basically straight south from here. We're gonna go fight some armed survivalists. Before we do that, though, I have been streaming for a little bit, so I would like to take a little break. I recommend you guys take a break as well. Go use the washer and refill your water, do all that good stuff. Let's take 5 minutes. I'll run the ads while I'm gone to get those out of the way, and then when we return, we're gonna head south to the armed survivalist base. Alright, thank you guys for waiting. Hope you enjoyed the 60s Japanese drama TV music while I was gone. As I was going to the BRB screen, I was like, wait a minute, one of these structures around here is playing like Godzilla music. That'll entertain the masses. Alright, we are back, we are refreshed, and we're ready to head south to the armed survivalist base. So as I mentioned, we've actually been to this base previously, and I had previously cleared it out of bandits, but I assume bandits are a lot like cockroaches. You stamp out one, but there's always more to come. So, we're gonna head down there. There's lots of missing cargo for us to pick up en route, including ceramics, finally! Ceramics. I picked them up, they are in my truck, confirmed.
That's the way.
Take a quick detour over here to pick up some moisturizer. Beautiful. Snagged it. And now to the armed survivalist base. Am I heading in the right direction? I sure am. Straight this way. I think this is actually a watchtower, which we might be able to use to scout out the base a little bit. Let's go take a look. More ceramics! Damn, it's my lucky day! It's like the game heard me complaining about my lack of ceramics and said, alright, we'll throw her a bone. There's also a locker here. We can take a look in. We can entrust some of this random cargo.
Your service in transporting this cargo is
Maybe next time I might add some bananas and get some whipped cream to go with this next batch of pancakes. Yeah, I love fruit and whipped cream on my pancakes. Oh yeah, there's a ton of ceramics in here. I will be taking those. I'll also take some of these chiral crystals. Load into pick up off-roader. Make sure I press the right button. Okay, and then here, is this not a watchtower? Oh yes it is. Just had to get the right position to actually use it. Alright, so someone built this, which is fantastic, because, yep, as expected, some new bandits have moved in. Luckily, using this watchtower automatically marks all of them on our map so we can see. They're basically in the exact same positions they were previously. So I'm just gonna do what I said I was gonna do, and I'm just gonna go in guns a-blazing. I'll leave my truck there so it doesn't get damaged. We'll have to come back and get it later because the coffin that we're picking up is apparently 90 kilograms. So we're gonna need the truck for sure. $160 pieces of ceramic in the truck. 160 pieces of ceramic. You knock one down, it's forgotten about. 159 pieces of ceramics.
I strongly suggest you put your pack down so you can be lighter on your feet.
Can you please shut up, doll man? I am not leaving all my supplies behind. Thanks. Thanks for your input. Whoa, Sam, you tripped there. May as well drop everything you own.
Look there, Sam. It's the coffin.
Yeah, I see it.
Be careful. Higgs may still be inside that.
Go. Because we used the watchtower, we also now have a handy counter of how many enemies are in this base as well. So 3 down, 11 to go. down. Oh! Shit! Well, that rung my bell. I love that the audio actually kicked out in response to the explosion. That's pretty cool. Also, what are these? What are these holograms? Which one of you is the real one? Oh, this sucks. I think it's the one in the back. Yeah, it's the one with the marker over his head. It's that one. Oh, that's crazy. That's a new technique. We haven't seen that before. All right, there we go. Boom, half down. Oh my god! Yeah, the holograms. That is new tech. I haven't seen that being used before. It's pretty cool, actually. I want holograms. Time for a grenade, I think. There we go. Nice. Takes him out. Yeah, the fact that I already had these enemies marked is a lifesaver. Because the one that's real is the one that's still marked. The game is trying its hardest to tell you not to go Rambo. Yeah, I don't normally approach bases like this. I normally try to at least remove some guys via stealth. But I don't know, I was feeling bloodthirsty today. It's the fact that I had already taken out everybody in this base once. I'm like, screw it. If I'm going back again, I'm going in guns blazing. Oh, there's the last guy. See? Guns a-blazing was a good strategy. Boom. We're done. Alright, we used up 3 guns. And, oh my god, there's so many ceramics in here. It's my lucky day! The coffin is actually already in this truck, but I want to put it in my truck. So, we're gonna offload that. Apparently you can attach the coffin to your waist using a wire and drag it along behind you. Cool as that sounds, I'm just gonna go get my truck and then we're gonna fill it up with a coffin and all the ceramics we can carry. That sure went faster than sneaking about. Yeah, and that was my thought. Like, I've already done this once. They just came back, so screw it. Second time around, I'm not messing around. In we go. And hey, it all worked out. I think we did pretty good. Question is, how much stuff do I currently have in my truck? Meaning, how much stuff can I pick up? That's the real question. Let's see. Cargo management. Oh, we've got nothing in our truck. No, wait. We've got a lot in our truck. Shit. This is what I was worried about. We've actually got a lot in our truck right now. Well, there is an autopaver right there that we can contribute a ton of materials to, so let's go do that. So much junk in that trunk. Too much junk in that trunk. Words I never thought I'd say. I wish, like, my truck had towing capabilities, so I could just, like, put everything in the other truck and then tow that truck behind this truck, but I think that's probably asking a little too much of this battery-powered truck. Talk about a badonkadonk.
Just a bit further now.
Alrighty. Let's bypass this and head down to that auto paver right there and deposit some materials. Woo! Truck got a little tippy there. I like that.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Alright. Restore road. Wow, this is actually going to take up basically all of my metals, so this will empty the truck, whether I like it or not. Holy crap. This road requires so much stuff to restore. We will have enough chiral crystals and metals to restore it, but it's going to need a significant amount of ceramics. Regardless, it did exactly what I needed it to do, which was lighten my load a little bit. And we've helped restore some of the road. Alrighty, let's head back to the base and loot it for all it's worth. With my empty trunk. Gotcha. The blooded bunny hat's pretty metal. Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right. A little bit of blood on the bunny hat makes it a completely different hat. Imagine this guy comes down, guns blazing. Just a rabbit on his head. This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
Snag. That's the way.
This little bunny rabbit went fucking feral. I was hoping that would automatically pick up the coffin, but it doesn't appear that's the case. I have to drag it over here.
Looks like you have what was
Put it in
requested.
my truck.
All that remains now is to drop it off.
Cargo. How do I put this in the truck? Coffin. Load into pickup off-roader. Number 1. Okay.
Beckel.
There was a bunch of ceramics over here that I want to go pick up. Ceramics. Hey Morgan, I'm so glad you're enjoying Pokopia. I was enjoying watching your stream yesterday. Powdered vegetable set. Chemical special alloys. Alright, the truck's getting pretty full. I have to head off for bed now, but have a lovely stream. Absolutely. Thank you so much for hanging out, Lace. It was good to see you. Thank you for the raid earlier. I appreciate it. Everybody go check out Lace Front, will ya? She's great. Do you think you'll get it at some point? Yeah, I would like to. My issue right now is I just have so many games. I have multiple games that I bought that I haven't had a chance to even play yet. So I'm trying to be smart and just not buy more games that I can't play, but hopefully at some point, yes, I will definitely pick up Pokopia. I'm wondering if we make a slight detour before we go see the mechanic and drop off ceramics to all these auto pavers. Because we can finish a lot of roads. I guess I can do that after, though. I don't need to do it right now. But the infrastructure and man in me says we should just do it right now. God damn it, the call of pavement. Alright, I'm gonna go finish these couple roads. Then we'll go see the mechanic. I need to do it immediately. I know who I am. And who I am is someone who cares deeply about the state of the highway in post-apocalyptic Australia. And so we are gonna take a little detour and we're gonna go drop off these goddamn ceramics. How about just ignoring your backlog like I do? I mean, God knows I do that too, but it gets to the point where I'm like, I must do something about this. All of my games scream in agony. True problems of being a gamer. So many games, so little time. Stop for a second at this generator. I am heading in the right direction, yes? Yes. Kind of need to veer a bit left, though. And there's this one here. We've got so many stops to make, folks. I said this was just going to be a little detour, but it might be a bit bigger than I thought. My backlog never ends with just about anything. And I mean, obviously we like to complain about it, but like, we're truly blessed to live in a time where there are so many good options in terms of video games, in terms of books, in terms of television. You know, we're inundated with great options, so it's truly a good problem. But speaking of problems, though, I think the truck is so weighed down that it can't get over that sand dune, so I might have to take a different approach. The dunes seem to be lower and more passable, so let's go to this way first. That dune was damn near vertical, but Lou was enjoying it. Yeah. It was like a fun amusement park ride. Okay. Here's one. Ceramics! We finally got enough! It's our lucky day. Pave that road! Oh, it's so beautiful. Every time I build a road, I'm immediately like, yes, this is what I've toiled for. This makes all those random backtracking escapades and side quests worth it. Look how beautiful this road is. Canadian Highways Agency lost their staunchest ally in you when you chose the path of the warlock. Man, if only our roads were fixed that quickly, right? The most impressive thing in this game is the road building technology. I cannot imagine how much our lives would change for the better if we could build highways this quickly in real life. Okay. Next section of road. Ceramics. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look how sexy that fully finished stretch of highway is. So that will now lead all the way from the northeastern mine, basically through the desert. We've got one more stop to make, and then we're gonna have a complete stretch of highway that leads through the desert, which will make our lives a lot easier as well. Because we don't have to climb any more sand dunes. Building them bridges good. Oh, there's something so satisfying about laying stretches of highway. Like, people must have thought Kojima was a madman when he was like, now hear me out. In this game, you build highways and deliver things to people. On the surface, sounds like an absolutely terrible idea. In reality, it just scratches some sort of itch I didn't know I had. I never would have known that building highways was so immensely satisfying if it wasn't for Death Stranding 2. So thank you, Kojima, for unlocking this facet of my personality. I guess it's just the completionist in me. I see something that needs to be built or restored, and I'm like, yes, I must. I look at the map and see everything all put together, and I see those blue roads winding throughout the continent, and it's just like, oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I already knew I had that itch in me. I did play a fair bit of Cities Skylines. I mean, that's a good point. I actually do love a good city builder. I loved SimCity back in the day, and I too played a good bit of Cities Skylines. So you know what? Maybe I knew this was in me after all. Okay, unfortunately, we do not have enough ceramics or chiral crystals to complete this stretch of road. We'll have to save this for later, but we did good today, folks. Alright, now we can finally go do the main quest, you know. The thing that we were supposed to be doing all this time. We're now going to take this coffin over to... is it called the Mechanic? Yes, the Mechanic. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the road... Actually... yeah, I guess I'll take the highway all the way up to the northeastern mine and then swivel around the top. Because this appears to be less rocky. And then we get to ride on my smooth highway. Alrighty. Off we go. Adventure awaits. Hopefully, this guy can give us some answers about this coffin, because I would definitely like to know more about this mysterious coffin that Higgs uses to get around. Not sure when coffins became a mode of transportation, but I need to know more about it. For that, we head east. Northeast, I suppose. He's gonna make us get in it, isn't he? For science! Probably. I could definitely see that happening. Wow, it is so much easier to drive through the desert when you have highway. No more dunes, no more draining all my battery. Just smooth roads. And here we link up with the monorail. Everything is great. We are rebuilding this fine country. Not only are we laying the internet, but we're also laying down tracks for the monorail and the highway. We are connecting everyone in so many different ways. Sam is the highway, monorail, and internet man. 3 types of infrastructure. Connecting everyone. Love to see it. This is so nice, right, Malice? I love it. I'm so happy with myself for building it, to be honest with you. Actually, before we go, let me back up. Let's get a full charge from this generator. Because from here on out, we unfortunately have to go back to the sand. But yeah, it's moments like those when I just get to cruise along on the highway where I'm like, this was worth it. The 2 hours it took to gather the materials and deliver them all around, it was worth it, because this is nice. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! I did not get stuck! No, 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 no. Oh, thank God. Okay, the suspension on that truck came through, and we bounced our way to victory. Thank God. I was worried there for a second. I was like, not my truck. What am I gonna do with the coffin if I don't have my truck? But we're good. All is fine. Alright. Got a light rain coming down. Sam's got his hood up. We're gonna skirt the northern edge of this desert. Slow going in these conditions. I can only assume the sand is closer to mud when it rains. As long as we're still moving, I'm happy. As long as we're not stuck, I'll be alright. Alrighty, I assume we're heading the right way? Yes, we are. Imagine having to haul stuff on foot like some sort of peasant, right? Nuh-uh. Damn, that's gorgeous. Now, what are these structures up here? Kind of look like... I don't know what they are, actually. But yes, I agree. That nebula sure is pretty. Does anyone know what these things are? Ooh, is that some sort of structure over there? Wait, is that where I'm headed? Oh yeah, okay. I was like, ooh, what did we find? But that's just our destination. This is where the mechanic lives. Out here on the very tippy top of Australia. I was gonna say oil derricks, but they don't have the pumpy thing. That's what I was gonna say too before I stopped myself. They look different, so I'm not sure. Hello, I'm here and I've got a delivery for you. It's a coffin.
Welcome. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Alright, we took the roundabout route to get here, but we did recover the coffin from the armed survivalist base, and we are delivering it in perfect condition.
I'm glad you could make it. Did you really manage to retrieve the device? I'll need to assess its condition. Very impressive. This looks perfect.
What can I say? Perfect's my middle name.
Been waiting a long time for you to get here, friend.
Almost got 2 stars off the bat.
I understand you have a Cupid. Then go ahead and connect me to the network.
Was building highways earlier, and now we're extending that internet coverage. Sam Perfect Bridges Porter. That's a name. Boom, we're coming down that east coast now, slowly but surely. New strand established. Cupid has been connected to the mechanic. You could see from the route the very roundabout way I took to get here, but hey, we got here, didn't we? And now the Magellan is here as well. Ooh. Chiral network coverage has expanded, granting access to the following. Something called a coffin board. Huh? A coffin-shaped transportation device that can operate as smoothly on water as dry land. As well as riding the coffin board, you can also climb inside to take a rest, hide from enemies, or deploy stun bombs. It can also be used to dispose of corpses. The coffin board will not function outside of the chiral network and must be dragged behind you. Doing so will consume chiral crystals. The coffin board is battery powered. So instead of a skateboard or a snowboard, we've got a coffin board. Gotcha. Oh my god. Well, this should be interesting.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We did level up our porter and combat levels though, getting us to the overall porter grade of 189. I am a master carrier.
fascinating, this ocean of information. It's so much more than I imagined. Enough for me to make great strides in multiple avenues of research. I hesitate to call it a reward, but I would like to present you with this. It's a classic collectible, sure to help you make lasting memories.
What? A Polaroid camera? Alright, cool. Thanks. Does coffin boarding go into the Summer or the Winter Olympics? I don't know, ask Kojima. Yeah, we got an instant camera.
I finished my examination of that coffin, and now I can share with you the coffin board schematic. It's essentially a coffin that's been equipped with an electric propulsion unit. Who made it and for what purpose is anyone's guess. I just happened to stumble across the associated data while I was studying the one you recovered. I'm also curious how such a bizarre device came into the possession of the armed survivalists. Even though the weapons factory has been destroyed, this and other dangerous tech has been popping up everywhere. We need to use all methods at our disposal to protect ourselves.
Yeah, tell me more about this coffin board.
Again, it's a coffin that's been outfitted with an unusual propulsion unit. It draws up tar from beneath the ground to create a layer upon which it can glide. It's not without its limitations, though. I seriously doubt it will function outside of network coverage. And it's clearly the product of a deranged mind. Regardless, it's not impossible. It might come in handy. Test it in the field and see for yourself what you think.
It's clearly the product of a deranged mind. Like, yeah, it's weird, but honestly, coffin board is low on the list of weird things we've encountered in this game, so I don't know if I'd go that far. Deranged mind, you say? But yeah, so apparently it uses electricity to draw up tar, and then it glides along on the tar, so that's very interesting as well. Tell me more about this dangerous tech that's popping up everywhere.
The armed survivalists have been making use of some new equipment lately. You've seen them yourself, no doubt. Devices that utilize chirograms. Weapons are flowing freely again, too. There must be another supplier out there somewhere. Perhaps if you ventured into the survivalists' territory, you could find some clues as to the source of the problem. Though I wouldn't risk going in there unprepared.
Oh, I'm never unprepared. You should see how many guns I carry on my back. What kind of countermeasures were you talking about?
I've been thinking about how I might make vehicles sturdier, for one. Much of the surrounding area is flat and level terrain that's well suited to them. A reinforced ride would be a good ally when facing survivalists, I believe. But I still lack the materials and knowledge to complete my designs. Which is why I could really use your assistance, if you're willing.
I like the sound of a reinforced vehicle, so yes, I will assist. Hey, Mix, how are you? Thanks for coming in. With the hydration and the posture check. Oh, and the trash wheel clip. One of these things is not like the other. Okay, as per usual, trash wheel clip is going to freeze, so we play it again. There you go, Mix. Hi, by the way, good to see you. Hope all is well. Okay, I'm heading off.
Thanks again for all your help, friend. Oh, and by the way, the data scientist just posted a sub-order for you in the system. Sounds like she's got her hands on something intriguing. You should at least take a look at the request. But I won't keep you. We both have work to do.
Posture into a trash wheel? Sending some mixed messages here. Mixed and matched messages, you could say.
By the mechanic as we speak. APAS's own analysis has concluded that while there is no evidence that Higgs was ever inside it, the technology it utilizes is undeniably related to that of the Ghost Mechs. Meaning it's possible that Higgs is still fabricating all new kinds of weapons.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Now, as for the coffin board that the mechanic was kind enough to share with you, it's much more than just a mode of transport. If you're within network coverage, you can hide inside one and retreat into the tar currents. This provides an opportunity to catch your breath, or to attack the enemy with a stun bomb. The board you brought back had the very same functionality, so we're very lucky you stole it from the survivalists before they could learn how to use it. It would be terrible indeed if we had to contend with enemies attacking from the tar beneath our feet. I must commend you on a job well done. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks for doing your part, Sam. I know that wasn't an easy job. The time has come to finally connect East Fort Knot to the chiral network. That said, it will take a while longer for the necessary cargo to be ready for transport. So let's use this time for everyone to get some rest. Between decontaminating the ship and searching for the weapons factory, it's fair to say everyone's been feeling the strain. You and Dolman have had to complete several difficult orders recently too. Wrap up any pressing and finished business, then return to the Magellan so you can take a break. We have a long road ahead of us, and we need to manage our health to make it to the end. On another subject, would you mind if I borrowed that instant camera the mechanic gave you? I bet Rainey and Tamara would love to try it out. Apparently, they're pretty rare these days. It'll be a fun experience for them.
Sounds good to me. Alright, also Mix, good to see you. It has been a while. All is well with me. I hope all is well with you as well. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome to Death Stranding 2. And I wanted to take a look at this sub-order. The mechanic mentioned that we should take a look at it. So maybe before we take Fragile up on our offer of rest, we do this. The data scientist is interested in a piece of cargo left behind in the weapons factory, which seems to have some connection to the ghost mechs. If she can analyze it, she may be able to develop new weapons from it. Recover the ghost mech cargo from the factory. I mean, we need to learn more about those ghost mechs, so this seems like a good opportunity to do that. Also, I have to assume that the former weapons factory is empty. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. Maybe some people have moved in since we were last there, but I think I'm gonna do this sub-order before we call it break time for Sam. So unfortunately it is a far ways to go, and there are no humanoid enemies there, but look at this. The factory is now experiencing elevated levels of chiral density, meaning BTs have moved in. So this is not going to be as easy as it looks. The best way for us to get there... probably just go down and around, I guess. I mean, it's going to be a long trek, but... it's fine. We'll just basically head straight west. Now, is there anything we should get? Some anti-BT weapons. We need blood grenades. And we probably need more assault rifles. Okay. Random dudes, BTs, the strategy remains the same. Head-on assault. Okay. Let's take a look at the APAS enhancements and see what new stuff we can possibly get in here. Ooh, proximity scanner. A short-range scanner that automatically detects and displays the silhouettes of all humans and animals within a 20-meter radius. Can be especially useful while engaging in covert ops, as it allows you to effortlessly monitor the position of nearby enemies. I like the sound of that. We'll grab that. That's useful. Ooh, sharing boost? Increases the number of objects from other worlds that can be shared within the chiral network. Equipment that you would not ordinarily be able to make may be shared with you as a result. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Okay, perfect. Keep our look, backpack, cargo management. Okay, let's head out. Speaking of Muffin, is the little fur baby being comfy somewhere? Oh, I'm sure she is. Earlier she was curled up on my bed. I don't see her now, but I'm sure she's found some sort of comfortable nest. It's so funny that Muffin's in one of the trash wheel clips looking at you wondering what you were doing. Oh, it's the best part of the clip. Is Muffin's literal WTF face. I love it. It's so silly. Alrighty, so I guess... Oh, we got a text from Rainey. Is Hartman secretly super tough? An armed survivalist program has been added to VR training. I checked out the rankings, and Hartman's score is incredible. He doesn't strike me as much of a fighter, but is he actually a total badass? Hartman says, are you sure it was me? I have no memory of doing any such training program. Maybe it's a system bug of some kind? And then Fragile also texted me about tomorrow's development. Tomorrow's really coming along. The shock of what happened to her messed her up, but she's obviously a bright kid. You know, I'm starting to feel a little like her mother. It's a strange sensation, but I kind of like it. It feels warm. Mother, what are you doing? Good grief, Mother. Whatever shall I do with you in these antics of yours? Literally Muffin. Hold on, did that VTuber speak previously? And if so, which language does she speak in? Yeah, she speaks in Japanese. I guess we'll probably meet her once we're done this quest. But yeah, I can only imagine the cute pictures we're gonna get from Rainey and tomorrow with that camera. I can't wait to see them. Alrighty, so we're basically gonna go back the way we came here. I'm gonna go around the top of this area, hop on the highway, take it down as far as we can, and then go the rest of the way through the sand. Let's put on some tunes for our travel, shall we? Music player. Can I just, like, shuffle? I think I have to actually add them to the playlist. Okay, let me just add a whole bunch. And we'll play.
There was a time when I shuddered at every soul, but now I barely feel the pain when I
Wow, this night gets better and better. And it's raining again. God, this game is just so gorgeous. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Absolutely beautiful. Which adds to the desire of wanting to explore the world and take it at my own pace, because it's not hard on the eyes. I didn't realize Australia had the fucking Himalayas too. The mountains are tall. Meerkat says, I'm pretty sure the largest rock in the world is in Australia. Really? That's my fun fact for the day. Alright, maybe we should park the truck, like, here?
Okay.
I don't want it to get caught up in BTs. There we go. Chiral density's rising. Okay, let's get our weapons out. This is the wrong menu. Weapons out. Blood grenades. See the ghost mech cargo. It's inside. What I don't see, however...
Sense the presence of the dead. Be on your guard.
I know, I sense it too, but I don't actually see any BTs. Oh, there's one. Nice! One shot, one kill. Ah, he moved! Is that it? Nope. That one must be a little stronger. Also, what does anyone know what Sam's yelling as he throws these grenades? I'm out of blood grenades. Okay. MP grenades will also work? Yes, but they don't do as much damage. I don't know why that one over there won't die. It seems like maybe I need to kill the things that the tentacles are attached to? I'm not sure. Okay, there are a lot of these guys here. Oh, the other guy died. Nice. Okay. Wait, no he didn't! Fuck! How are you still not dead? Ah, fuck. Shit. Things were going so well! No! Get off me! Well, shit. Things were going really well there for a minute. I was taking out the BTs. They weren't really doing anything to me. And now we fight a tar shark. Okay, cool, cool. We went from 0 to 100 here. It's a tentacle tar shark because of course it is. Tar shark was not enough. Oh, fuck's sakes. Where is it? There it is. Ah! I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. Oh, it looks like a squid on the front. No. I don't like it. It's giving me the ick. Fuck, I'm out of ammo. Where is it now? It's behind that rock. Oh, there it is. Ah! Shoot it! Woo! I hated every second of that. Everything about that was absolutely terrible. Okay, well, on the bright side, I think we're done here now. This place has been completely swallowed in tar, but I think the BT threat is quelled for now. Oh, Otsupeko is something Kojima's Oshi ends her streams with. It's a portmanteau of Otsukare, good work, and Pekora, her name. Oh. So that's why Sam is saying it incessantly, because we're wearing her hat. Okay, that was absolutely terrible, but we came out the other side somehow, which is good. Let's, offload all unusable items. I'm gonna pause the music for right now. I feel like it's not really fitting the mood. But yes, I think the BTs are done. Okay, let's go get the truck. And then we'll go loot this place. That one BT in front of the door was so weird. I think I couldn't defeat it until I defeated all of its attached BTs, which was like the first time I had come across that before. Because we were doing so good up until that final one, and I thought I had killed it, and obviously I hadn't, and that's where I messed up. What he's saying every time he throws a grenade was essentially goodbye. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense now. But yeah, Kojima clearly loves this VTuber. Holy crap.
Look that one. Woohoo! Gotcha.
Fortunately,
you're mine.
Doors are too small to bring the truck in, so we're gonna have to go in on foot. Ooh, there's an XL portion of special alloys here. We're gonna pick that up. And then some ceramics. We're gonna pick that up too. Well, there's a lot of good stuff in here. I've been taught a lesson of patience and humility. Oh no. Did you put the pizza rolls in your mouth before they cooled off? God knows I've been taught that lesson many times involuntarily.
Right. Got a little cargo under the shelf in the back. Becco.
Man, Sam really likes saying Pecco today, doesn't he? Okay, the place is quiet again now, which is what we like to see. And there is the ghost mech cargo that we came here for.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Got it. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. My truck has seen better days. Definitely need some truck repairs sometime soon. So now, from here... Do I have to go see the data scientist? Yes. Or do I have to go back to the... I assume I have to go to the data scientist. Let's go. She's nearby anyway, so... May as well go there, fix up the truck a little bit. Definitely seen better days. Eh, that'll buff out. This isn't a Cybertruck. It's not gonna fall apart if you look at it funny. This thing has proven its worth and its durability, so you're right. Just gotta believe in it. It also can drive in the rain, yeah, so it's 10 steps ahead of a Cybertruck. And it also has more polygons than a Cybertruck. All of these things are correct. Alrighty, over here is the VTuber. This is the girl who actually gave us this bunny cat. I'm not sure if I can repair the truck here, though, if I need to be in, like, a garage. Yeah, I think so, unfortunately. I don't think I can repair it here. That's too bad. Okay, well, let's deliver. Here is the ghost mech cargo from the weapons factory. Hey, Scion, welcome back. I wish I could say it was easy to get this cargo for you, but I literally had to fight a squid shark, so it was kind of traumatizing. Hope you appreciate it. Whoa! She's gonna give us weapon data for a dog mine. A canine-shaped landmine that will chase and attack an enemy target. Only able to attack once, dog mines electrocute human targets and blast mechanical targets with explosive damage. They are, however, unable to detect BTs and are therefore ineffective against them. Up to 8 dog mines can be deployed at a time. Holy crap! That's awesome! I'll take that, thank you very much. That also gets us to 3 stars here. We literally got cyber attack dogs. Thank you. I'll probably take you up on that and withdraw some, actually.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Nice. My stealth went up to level 23. Dog mines?
あんたが回収してくれた荷物があるでしょ？あれで犬型のゴーストメックが解析できた。んで、データを書き換えて使えるようにしたから、機材作成でどんどん作ってほしいペコ。
Okay.
自分は隠れたままポイポイ投げておけば、勝手に敵を倒しに行ってくれる。卑怯だけど便利ペコ。敵を銃で狙う必要もなし。グレネードみたいに壁にぶつかって帰ってくる心配もなし。アクション苦手なあなたも安心ペコ。
Honestly, it sounds freaking awesome. I will take you up on that. We're gonna make a couple dog mines now.
ほんとサンキューペコ。そうだ、運んでくれたドッグマインを動物保護施設で欲しがってたペコ。番犬として使いたいって言うから自爆装置を外してデータをいじっておくペコ。もうゴーストメックには従わないし自爆もしない。名付けてメカドッグよろしくペコ。サブオーダーを出したからよかったら受けてあげて。おつペコでした。バイバーイ。
Bye bye.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, so we can entrust some of this cargo here.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
So there's 2 more sub-orders. Apparently the animal shelter has shown an interest in the dog mech that Sam rescued. Should we go there, do you think? It's far away. But I mean, we do have roads. For a good piece of it. We could take the road all the way to F2 South Distribution Center. Then take the monorail to West Fort Knott and then drive up to the animal. I mean, it's going to be really out of the way, is the worst part. I mean, there's 2 sub-orders here that we can pick up, actually. There's also one we can do for the pizza chef. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to do them. You know me, I love side quests. We might have to do these. It's getting late now, though. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours, so I think what I'll do is I'll probably park it here. And when we start tomorrow's stream, because I'll be live again tomorrow, we'll pick up these sub-orders. Sub-orders 107 and 108. Recovering 1 or more empty pizza containers from the armed survivalist, and delivering a dog mech to the animal shelter. I think I like that. Before we go, though, we can create a dog mech of our own, I think. Yeah, dog mine. I definitely think these will come in handy. And if we have to go recover pizza containers from the armed survivalist area, having a couple of these dog mines to toss out will probably be helpful. So let's fabricate a few of those. Additionally, I need to fabricate more blood grenades because I used them all in that last conflict, so I want 2 of those. Okay. So let's take all this stuff with me. Place in backpack. Stack's getting a little high. And then I also want to claim materials from this gal. I want chiral crystals. I want special alloys. I want ceramics. I want metal. And I want resins. Take all that with us and see what roads we can build on our way west. So all this is going into the truck. Ooh, that'll actually be a little bit too heavy for the truck. So what are we going to leave behind? Let's leave behind 1 of the metals. And then how is that? It's still going to be heavily loaded. Dang. What do I have in the truck right now? Take a look. It's because I've got actually a lot of stuff in there. I got a ton of materials. Okay. Offload some of this so we're not as heavily loaded. But in terms of materials, we are pretty set right now. We should be able to build some structures. Some of this stuff can be placed in our private locker. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be heavily loaded no matter what, I think, but hopefully we can find some spots to drop off some of these supplies. Hey, Chibi! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid! The Clefairy clan is here with the big bear hugs. I appreciate that very much. Hey, Chibi. Hey, Hank, how are you doing tonight? I hope you had a great stream. I see you were playing Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. That's a ton of fun. Everybody go check out Chibi22. He's a great guy. And He's Morgan's brother, and we love Morgan around here. So, by nature of that, we have to love Chibi, right? He's just part of the family. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for dropping in. I think we're going to be finishing up stream soon as well, but maybe we'll head out and do a little bit of road repair, seeing as you guys just got here. Hello, everybody. My name is Tallara, and welcome to Death Stranding 2. This is my first playthrough of Death Stranding 2, and I am loving it so far. We've spent a lot of tonight's stream actually doing side quests and random side things. We haven't actually done a lot of main story tonight. That's kind of the beauty of this game, is that you can get distracted very quickly, and it is lots of fun. Hello, and yes, tonight I was doing the money glitch for a while. Oh, dang, nice. Stocking up on those monies. But yes, it's been a productive stream for me. Getting lots done and having lots of fun, which is all you can really ask for. Alright, so we've got a auto paver here. But I'm wondering if I go here and put the ceramics there instead. Well, let's put everything we have except the ceramics on this part. The good thing about heading west, if we go all the way to West Fort Knott as well, is I can repair my truck, which obviously, as you can see, is desperately needed. We don't have quite enough chiral crystals or metals, but we'll put in what we can. And if we head over to the other section, I hope I got enough ceramics there to actually finish that part, so. What we've been doing is basically just submitting materials where we can, and then eventually we'll come back around and finish this all off. For now, though, you can see bandit base over there, which is what we're gonna have to take care of for the Pizza Man's quest. Can my truck survive this small drop? Let's find out. Ah! Yep, it can. Whew. Perhaps a little too close for comfort, but we made it. I see the auto paver right up ahead. Luckily, someone has built a watchtower right there, which will be super helpful because I can tag all the enemies. And maybe we'll actually try to stealth this one. We'll see. Last enemy base we went in guns a-blazing, but it could be nice if we tried to stealth this one, or at the very least, stealth enough that we can toss out some of those robot dogs we just built. Alright, let's restore this section of road. Beautiful. We had just enough ceramics. Oh yeah. Well, that looks good. So we've got a road now that stretches, wow, this is a long stretch of road. It goes all the way from the F2 South Distribution Center, right through the valley and almost all the way up to the data scientist. There's a small stretch here where there's no highway, and then the highway begins again in the desert. That's pretty cool, actually. That'll make getting to the F2 South Distribution Center fairly easy after this. For now, though, let's go up to that watchtower and do a little scouting into that bandit base before we attack. Okay. This map would drive me insane. It's so big. Hey, Sharp. Yeah, that's why I've been spending so much time going around building roads and monorails, because it's so big, and the completionist in me just really wants to fill it all out. Alright, so as I mentioned, I had cleared out this bandit camp earlier, but as we've found out throughout our adventures in Death Stranding, bandits are like cockroaches, and it is really hard to completely eradicate them. You leave them alone for a little bit, and some new guys move in. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys? That's actually not that bad. That's not that bad at all. So somewhere in here, there should be used pizza containers. I'm pretty sure that's what our quest actually is. The pizza chef has decided he's running out of containers and needs me to go pick up some new ones. Clearly the bandits didn't have the common courtesy to return them. Looks like there's also a bunch of stuff we can loot in here. We got metals and other types of weapons. Yeah, let's see. Orders. Oh, it's under aid requests. Wait, did I? Now I'm doubting myself again. Did I not pick up the orders? From the VTuber? I thought I did, but I guess when Chibi came in, I got so excited about the raid that I forgot. I don't actually think I picked up the orders. Which means attacking this base is going to be completely useless. Okay, well if that's the case, let's backtrack. We built this stretch of highway, which is, I think, what I zoomed off to do. I think I was so excited at the prospect of building this highway that I said, let's go, and I forgot to actually pick up the orders, which makes me feel like a bit of a dummy, but that's okay. We'll just backtrack, and then that'll be a good place to end the stream as well. We'll be in a safe zone there by the data scientist shelter. And we'll pick up the orders and be able to complete them tomorrow night. You're trading in your Switch 1 and PS4 for a Switch 2 and Pokemon Pokopia? Awesome! Yeah, lots of people have been really enjoying it. I know Morgan was in here earlier. She's been really enjoying it. I've seen Chibi has actually been playing it as well. So that's awesome. It does look really good. I'm glad everybody's enjoying it. I'm sure I'll get to it someday. As I was telling Morgan earlier, I just have so many games to play right now, as much as I would love to pick up Pokopia. I'm showing some restraint and not getting it right now until I get through some of my other games, because I don't want to pile onto the backlog and buy games that I don't have time to play, because being an adult is hard and I don't have as much time as I would like to do fun things. I've got to spend way too much of my time doing unfun things like work, and so prioritizations have to be made. We'll get to it eventually, but I'm glad everyone who is playing Pokopia is having a fun time with it. Alright, let's see if I'm crazy and didn't actually pick up those orders.
Okay.
Let's see. Did I just not pick them up? I did not. Okay, yeah. So these were the two orders I was gonna get. Cover one or more empty pizza boxes and deliver Dog Mech Sam Rescue to the animal shelter. So that's gonna be 2 stops for us, so I'm not gonna plan out a route per se. Here is the Dog Mech that we're gonna take with us. We'll put that on our back. And then we'll head out. You gotta start selling muffin paw picks and retire at 35 on the passive income.
Order accepted.
I can't tell you how often me and Alana make that joke. That we just want Muffin to sell paw picks on Only Paws. And support this family with her precious toe beans. We make that joke all the time. Then I'd have so much more time for gaming and streaming and everything would be great and awesome, right? Muffin could support this family. I'm tired of being a primary breadwinner for this family. Anyway, guys, speaking of streams, this is the end of tonight's stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We got a good 4 hours in of Death Stranding 2 tonight. We didn't do a ton of main story stuff. We did a lot of side quests, but the main story stuff we did do was super interesting. We had another confrontation with Higgs, of course. We had an interesting Guitar X Katana battle, which was really cool. We put a stop to their weapons operation and have recovered one of Higgs's weird coffins, or something that looks like one of Higgs's weird coffins. So hopefully we can get some information from that. So we're working on the main story slowly but surely, but we're also working on laying the foundation for an infrastructure network from coast to coast in Australia, and I think that's going very well. We built monorail, we built highway, and then we laid some more internet connection as well. So never a dull moment here in Death Stranding 2, but thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. I really appreciate it. As I said earlier, I'll actually be back tomorrow night, so you won't have to wait long for another Death Stranding 2 stream. We'll be streaming to this week, Monday, which is done, Tuesday and Wednesday. So the next 2 nights, we're going to be here playing Death Stranding 2. Hopefully, I will see you guys there. If not, like I said, thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Really appreciate it. I had an absolutely fantastic time. It's always better to build infrastructure with friends. So thank you guys for supporting me, building highways and the information superhighway. That's right. If you guys want to get caught up on the Death Stranding 2 playthrough before tomorrow night's stream, or at least get started, head on over to the YouTube channel. I do upload all of the Twitch VODs over there, so you can get caught up on the Death Stranding 2 playthrough. You can also watch some of my Let's Play content. We're currently playing through 2 games. We're playing through Wanderstop, and we're playing through the new World of Warcraft expansion, rather. Midnight. So head over there while I'm offline. Lots to watch. Thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you to Chibi and Lace for the raids. Thank you to TS and Brawny for the subs. So much happening tonight. Really appreciate all the support. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a good sleep. Have a good Tuesday. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow evening.